Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. My name is Joel.
And this is the O2 Drop.
You're listening to your favorite made for adults Pokemon VGC podcast coming from Perth in the home of Mark.
I barely had any dicks inside me. Bees make honey. I make cummy.
Why is that my intro?
Because you've never come to while sexing a man.
That is true.
Missing out.
But why do bees make honey? Why is that me?
Because you make cummy.
All of us make cummy, surely.
Surely. Don't call me Shirley. I'm joined by Ethan. How are you, my love?
Did you know I played saxophone for like a week in high school?
I played clarinet for like a year.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't very
Is
good.
that what you call dick?
Sure. I was a late bloomer with second dick.
As someone
And I'm
who...
joined by Chris.
It's so hard being the only gay in the village.
Clearly, because apparently Mark's never had sex while sitting with a guy or whatever.
I've never
Never come to while sexing a man.
Yeah.
That's only kind of true, but we
Is
can get
this-
into that in the bottom cut.
Before Mark asks his question, are these custom sound intros like a permanent bit now?
Maybe.
Well, I'm
I don't know
going
how
to
much I
demand
like
a
them.
better one. But
Okay, well,
we can workshop it, Chris. We
I
can
want
find better ones.
want
ourselves.
entrance music. I don't just want like a Matt Lucas like Little Britain quote.
Okay. I'm joined by Chris.
Ooh. Yeah, it needs a little bit more sass to it, but it just goes hard. What is going on? I don't need my intro to be this long. This is not WrestleMania.
You said you
sure?
wanted it to be a bit more...
A bit more sassy.
Yeah, sassy. That felt more sassy.
That felt not good.
Not good? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here
My
in
girlfriend
Mark's
said that
house.
the other night.
We're in Perth, the home of VGC. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
It's not California, despite what the Pokemon company
The
says.
spiritual home of VGC is
Yes.
Perth.
It is. It is.
Well,
Yeah.
2026.
We have the
Sure.
Our country is not about to collapse.
We have the most
probably
inappropriate
not.
regional champion of all time, Alistair Sandover.
Inappropriate.
Well, he used a team in finals that he didn't use for the rest of the tournament, and Nintendo was like, "Yeah,
I mean, we've got plenty,
Oh, I see.
plenty of undeserving regional champions, Ben, in 2018. What?
Damn, okay. You're not so mad about the Zapdos, are you, Chris?
Drax, if you're listening, go kill yourself.
Jesus Christ, not Drax, my love."
You're married to Drax? That means Dan's married to Drax. You get the same wife, remember?
We do, yeah.
That's how we do it in Perth.
That is how we do it. We have the
Home of inbreeding and VGC.
Yeah.
Perth is such a small backwater town. We have one wife that gets shared.
when is it my turn with the wife again?
Is that what Dan's taking the night off?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because
it's
you're
his
here on the
turn.
podcast, so it's his turn with the wife.
Jesus Christ. Okay, enough about the one wife in Perth. There's been a ton of drama in the Pokemon community again. Woohoo! This time, half of it was made up. And it was proven to be made up almost immediately. So, trigger warning, we're going to talk about sexual assault again because we fucking love doing that.
We did it in the bottom cut, which is the bonus content episode last week.
We didn't actually talk about the major stuff last week because you guys had Marcus Dion.
Great
did,
guest. Go back and listen to the episode. He was
I listened.
great.
He was a great guest.
Thought it would be inappropriate to ask him how he feels about a community member being accused of and them accepting that they are a predator.
Because they'd be like, hey, Marcus, cooked or cooking, sexual assault. You know?
Exactly.
It's a bit awkward.
Just a bit. But no, if you like Marcus Dion, if you
Sorry,
like
just
Canadians,
before we go on, it is the official position of the O2 drop that sexual assault is cooked.
Cooked.
Just Want that on record.
Yeah.
We don't want any,
Yeah.
I guess.
No grey area.
No
there.
grey area there.
It's not an off-meta pick.
How to get yourself the second wife in Perth. No, not really. But yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. So some hero, and I just want to preface this by saying that the person that was accused of sexual assault came with receipts almost immediately to prove that
So this
it
is
was
a new
blackmail.
situation. We're not talking about Jody Azarelli.
We're not talking about
anymore.
Jody Azarelli. So somebody got another throwaway account called like Speak Out Pokemon or some shit like that, and basically wrote essentially like a green text fan fiction about how they were sexually assaulted as a man by I'm not going to put the name out there like they did because that's unfair. But the individual they accused of assaulting them, and they went into elaborate detail about how this woman was buying them lots of drinks at a bar and whatnot, and like, you know, took him back to her room to, you know, have her way with him and all this sort of ludicrous stuff. She came with receipts almost immediately that he had previously messaged her, I'm going to blackmail you, like an absolute idiot.
Just a masterstroke. to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, a real clever person, this one.
Criminal genius.
I wish I knew who they were so that we could cancel them properly. But yeah, and there's probably like 2 or 3 paragraphs in there, Google Docky, emphasizing how they felt incensed by the person who spoke out about Jody Azarelli.
Really.
Incensed, why?
Well, I reckon
Did they give a reason? No, so before we skip to your assumption?
I think they said something about like, oh, you know, so wonderful to see the community rallying around this victim. I think it was the misogynist play of people always believe women and never believe men type thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So they're saying this happened to me as well, but people won't believe me like they believed her because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like for a start, his story was bullshit.
Yeah, there was like
That's
a
the
lot of that
main
in
reason
there.
people won't believe it. Yeah.
I read like an Am I the Arsehole post.
Yeah.
Am I the arsehole
it did
for
have
rape?
that thing where like I was into it at first, but then I changed my mind because I was drunk, and you could tell he was trying to make some sort of shitty misogynist point.
Yeah. I think the point he was trying to make was that he probably wanted to enter a relationship with this person, and she probably didn't because she admitted to having a boyfriend at the time and acknowledging that the interaction was
Oh, how dare she?
consensual and cheating on the boyfriend that she was trying to leave.
And he is a Pokemon player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's layers to it that are dumb and shit, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to blackmail someone, probably don't tell that person
You're doing it first.
because this person already had the account typed up from when it happened. They'd like save the account of like what happened to them at this event
In the Google Docky.
in a Google Docky, and they had the receipts of the individual directly messaging them saying, I'm going to blackmail you. So that
Incredible.
was a slam dunk.
So Joel,
Yeah.
if you don't give me control of the O2 Drop podcast, I think I'm going to blackmail you. We're not recording now, are we?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm going to blackmail you. I'm going to make up a story about you and I'm going to post it on Twitter and then you will be cancelled.
Oh, goodness. Not cancellation.
Thank God you don't have any proof that I'm about to do this.
My 2 takeaways is, why do people keep using Twitter as a platform to like expose this shit? It's just like,
Because Twitter is the platform for VGC.
Yeah.
okay. I don't like
kind
how
of
it just
the platform
becomes,
for
it just
Pokemon.
becomes like
Yeah.
the Jerry Springer show on
so many
Twitter.
problems arise from that alone.
Yeah.
I find
Can we migrate somewhere else? Like Blue Sky or...
it does sort of help that Twitter is a cesspit and Pokemon VGC is also a cesspit in many ways.
Yeah.
It kind of cancels out though. The VGC,
No, it doesn't.
the VGC community, maybe it's just the ones that I choose to follow, but I feel like the VGC community on Twitter are pretty good.
As a whole,
Yeah.
as a whole, there's a few people that are a little bit like attention seekers. I'm not talking about professional pick-me's like me.
Yeah.
People that just post
or,
unhinged shit.
or Felicify.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like
Oh my
Felicify, yeah.
Trigger warning,
Yeah.
sorry.
Fucking
I mean,
Felicify.
I feel like for every like decent top player, you have like the aforementioned Predator and you have shitbirds like Felicify and this one guy who thinks that it's all right to make shit up about women in VGC
Yeah.
as if
Yeah.
we have too many of those.
It just read incredibly misogynistic to me. Even the way it was typing was like misogynistic, like, this person supposedly had pictures. So the woman supposedly had pictures of the guy who I haven't figured out who it is, but I wouldn't name anyway. Supposedly had pictures of him in a group chat with her girlfriends, and they were all like, ravenous, horny chicks about it, which I just don't see happening.
Yeah. That was another funny thing about that story. Like this huge group of women who all thought I was hot.
It's such a green text. Be me.
Yeah.
Be a hot Pokemon player.
all the women want to have the sex with me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have the sex with them.
No,
Supposedly they
I
have
want
sex
to go
3 times
and
in one
have
weekend.
I want to go have sex with all 3 of my girlfriends, and yes, they smoke weed.
This goes me to my next point. If you're listening, like my sex life is pretty boring at the moment. So if you want to make
You've only
up,
got one boyfriend.
if you want to make up some sort of sex fan fiction about me and post it on Twitter, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I bet it's probably more interesting than my actual sex life.
Chris and I had a 69 the other night
We did.
in Chris's dream.
Chris's dream.
Literally, go listen to the bottom cut.
That's a good sales pitch.
Thank you.
If you want to hear about Chris's, man-on-man sex dream, the O2 Drop official fan fiction made up in Chris's dream.
$3 American a month. And if you don't, there are many more episodes that do not feature this content.
It features similar content.
It does.
We'll just see if we can get our niche man-on-man O2 Drop fanfic on the bottom cut.
I would love some sort of like graphic novel, like fan fiction, like about like an adult one, of the O2 Drop. That'd be sick. If you've got that much time on your hands to make one of those, please do. And the other drama that happened was, I'm not going to name players either. This happened at Worlds this year in Anaheim.
This was the same person who was blackmailed was actually assaulted at Worlds, weren't they?
No, I think it might have been a different girl, but this girl came forward with a Google Docky and basically said that they had sex at the Worlds afterwards, and then like he was very violent. She was left with bruising on her neck, and she was basically assaulted,
Jesus.
and she felt really uncomfortable the next day. But then he posted his Google Docky, and it was all like she brought him drinks to his bedroom, and then like she asked him to come back to her room, and then like she was the one that told him that she had a crush on him since high school, and and like they wanted to like date or whatever, and then they hooked up, and then apparently he got blackout drunk because he tripped and fell or something, couldn't remember anything. And then apparently
I slipped and fell into a vat of vodka.
yeah, but apparently though, like
It
apparently his
seeped through my skin, and my blood alcohol content reached 1%.
It was all kind of boring and tame until like later in the night when they had more alcohol, and then apparently when he was blackout drunk, he got like really violent during sex, and then he doesn't remember any of it, but she was like, man, I don't want to see you again after last night. You were too rough, blah, blah, blah. And there was actual like text message screenshots on both sides. So like, it did actually look like there was some like dodgy stuff there.
Yeah.
But it's just it's just so messy to see in a public forum like that. And then he's like, oh, but no, since then I've quit drinking and I've already started doing therapy, blah, blah. It's always the same. It's what Jody said too. I've enrolled myself in therapy.
Every single time someone gets outed for something like this, it'll always be, I'm working on myself, I'm going to therapy.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, as someone who like represents people through disciplinary matters in workplaces.
Rarely the truth.
Well, not necessarily, but it's something I always tell them to say, is just kind of like let them know how you're working to improve. But it's quite one hopes it's true, right? Like it's ideal for everyone, not just, perpetrators of sexual violence, but in general, therapy is probably a good thing for people to be doing.
Therapy is a great thing if you're committed to it.
Yeah, but a lot of the time, it's treated as a bit of a get out of jail free card. That like, I'm going to therapy now, therefore that was the old me, and new me should not face the consequences for it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So like, I've left the Pokemon community. I don't intend to return. Like sob story at the end as well. That always happens.
Yeah.
And then so Pox VGC tweeted, Listen, man, sex is complicated and should always be between two consenting adults. But like
Yes.
the Pokemon community really needs to learn not to shit where they eat. Go meet someone that won't ruin your entire hobby. If you don't control the horny will control you. I disagree with this take. I think like a Pokemon husband's my dream partner. Like I
I
would love
would
to.
never date a Pokemon player.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ew.
you would never do that.
Never. Not once, not ever.
Unless we forget that the hobby is ruining itself.
Wait, are you actually are you dumping Holly live on recording? just to confirm, like, is that what you mean?
Don't get your hopes
Holly,
up, Chris.
thoughts?
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's fair.
I'll get a new mark by tomorrow.
You're like, damn, I lost my source of Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took 2 Pokemon cards from her earlier. I think she's my source of Pokemon.
there are
That's what I mean. Damn, I
me.
being
Yeah,
Mark,
okay, yeah.
lost my source of Pokemon.
there are some genuinely awesome people in the Pokemon community, and I think if two awesome people, if two awesome people, yes, of course, I was talking only about Ethan.
Yeah.
But like, if two awesome people meet each other that both play Pokemon, that's like for me, that's a great match. And I don't think we should discourage people from dating within the Pokemon community just because some people get drunk and sexually assault people. That's not a fair.
There's fantastic couples that have come from the Pokemon community, and I
having
can
at least-
think of some big names
Joe and
as well
Sierra.
as
Yeah.
Joe and Sierra and Stefan Mott
Necra and yes, yep,
Necra,
Mr. Mott.
and then like in our community as well, we've got people who started dating through the community.
Yeah, no, I mean, having at least one thing in common with somebody is a good way to start a relationship. Yeah, I wouldn't say avoid dating people in the sphere just because if you have a breakup, it's
Gonna ruin your
gonna be
hobby.
messy. I would probably avoid sexual violence.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger thing. Right?
Yeah.
That's the takeaway.
Yeah. Yes.
And blackmail. Don't blackmail either.
That too.
Here's an important takeaway. Men are shitty.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Men in Pokemon tend to be shitty in a slightly different way to the average way because they're sensitive and nerdy
Weak.
and so they have to resort to subterfuge.
I think as well it's the historic incorrect mentality that gaming is a man space.
Yes.
So men think that they can just be shitty within it.
Yeah, I mean it's the cycle of male dominance within gaming communities is it's a male dominated space, which makes it harder for women to enter that space because they,
Yeah, because for 30 years games have been advertised to men because producers of games thought that their biggest market was men.
Yeah, sure.
And then, 2010s hit. Oh my God, actually
women like video games as well.
everybody plays video games. And so like,
We can make money off of everybody.
yeah. I saw a quote today that, it was like a boomer meme of like,
Naturally.
So it was like somebody going to a
We're
coffee
on
shop.
Facebook again, Grandpa.
Yeah. Somebody going to a coffee shop and then being like, I want a coffee black, please. And then like the barista's like, you want an almond macchiato? No, I want coffee black, please.
yeah.
You want a vanilla frappe? No, I want coffee black, please. And it's like,
Caramel macchiato.
yeah. Oh, no, I want coffee black, please. And then someone harassing the person ordering. It's like that interaction hasn't happened. And just because these other things exist doesn't mean you can't have what you want.
Yes.
So like, I think there's a lot of that where like people with unhealthy mindsets are like, this is my space for me and my type being men. And they're like, I don't like that other people are here now.
Yeah, I mean, we could fill a book with the reasons that it's hard for women
100%.
to enter the community. I think gatekeeping is definitely one of those. I think, fortunately, if I just speak about like the immediate VGC scene that I'm familiar with, I don't think there's a lot of that. I think there's definitely other communities where you'll get, we can't have women come in because they'll make it woke, and then suddenly we won't be able to look at titties on our anime characters when we play our games.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much of that in the VGC community. But I think one of the largest barriers for women entering a community like VGC, based on experiences that I've witnessed, somewhat in Pokemon, but definitely in other nerd communities, is there's a lot of guys who are a bit socially awkward, and that's their thing, and they don't meet that many women. And then women join the community, and this poor woman, and none of like the guys that in this scenario are necessarily malicious or even doing the wrong thing. But
It's just the first woman they've ever met in their life that isn't their mum.
yeah, right. So like, but it just in general, like, yeah, you know, these are guys who don't necessarily do a lot of, you know, getting to meet women. And so suddenly this woman joins the VGC community to play some video games, and all of a sudden she's having to get hit on
Yeah.
by 5-10 different dudes. And how many times have you got to politely turn someone down
Yeah.
before you decide it's just not worth going back to that community? Because like, from what I've seen, again, even when the guys are like nice enough dudes, it's so awkward for these
wears
poor
you
people,
down.
especially,
Yeah.
you know, these women who just like have to kind of come and interact with these people that,
And then there's a social
they can, like-
expectation that they're small and polite and just
well, that
take
too,
up
but like
all-
also it's just, I'm in a situation, if I'm one of these people, I'm in a situation where I thought I was just friends with this person, and now that kind of friendship is just kind of like, well, that dynamic is gone because of the dynamic is now this guy wants to fuck me.
Yeah.
Or, you know, take me out for dinner or whatever.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
yourself in the scenario?
It has been me previously.
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
Where are these Pokemon players, men that want to date me and fuck me, take me out for dinner?
You might have to move to Sydney.
I think this would be but you know, it's and that I think is one of the main issues with
I do feel like, I don't know, drawing on my own experience as a young man who was in nerdy circles and a bit socially stunted, that it is kind of like a bit of a rite of passage that you kind of have all of these crazy hormonal feelings for girls, and you eventually realize, or you don't, that like they're autonomous human beings and you need to sort of respect their space, and one will come along, but that's one person out of billions. And it's like, there's a lot of incel shit that a lot of men have to work through.
Yeah.
And like, that's inevitably going to have collateral, and I wish there was a better solution.
I think this is the kind of thing where I want to go back to. A lot of the time, the men are not doing a single thing wrong, right? Like there's nothing like they're not
haven't-
objectifying this person. They're literally just asking this person if they want to come on a
Not
date,
consciously.
which is no. But that's the thing, right? It's the same as a microaggression.
yeah.
When one person does it, it's fine. But if I rock up into a community and everyone's asking me out, it's a fact that it's happening over and over again that's going to wear me down.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same as like, I use the term microaggression because that's the kind of thing where it's a innocent incident in isolation.
Yeah.
But if it's something that happens over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem because you're having to deal with it over and over again.
Just goes to show that something doesn't have to be outwardly malicious to still be problematic. Yeah.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Do you think they should do like more ladies only like gaming events where like, and then because I feel like if you had like a posse of like, you know,
I
ladies
just think young
gaming
men need
together,
to be
they could get-
educated better.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, but you know, I think
I know it's something we do at our regionals, for example. They have like the sisterhood league at every regionals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be good if there was a group of them. It'd be like less like, you know, just surrounded by men hitting on you the whole time. You've actually got like people to talk to that's not interested in sleeping with you.
I think I genuinely support the idea of women's only spaces within gaming.
Yeah.
At least until we can build up, because once the community reaches a point where we're looking at about, you know, even gender diversity,
Yeah.
a lot of these issues kind of fade away. Not all of them, obviously, but the issue is we need to start. You know, we need to kind of, because that's where it goes back to the cycle we mentioned at the beginning, is that it's hard for a woman to join a community that's male dominated.
Yeah.
Which means they leave, which means the community continues to be male
Female
dominated.
dominant.
Yeah.
So
It's a
if we're
problem
kind of
that's bigger than any of us, but
sure, but you know, I think the women's only spaces is a great start because you kind of like, if you've only got a couple of women there, but they're the only people there and they're not being, you know, harassed and beleaguered by men.
Unless they're lesbians, in which case
Well, I mean, look,
it'd still be harassing.
that absolutely that can still happen, right? But once that kind of space builds up a bit and they kind of more women show up and that kind of continues.
I mean,
I think
That
Good Games
doesn't-
Morley does a ladies' night once a week, don't they?
Yeah.
I think for like Magic or something.
Magic,
yeah.
the people who run that store are amazing for
Yeah.
that sort of progressive outlook.
They are a
100%.
fantastic
Shout out
group of
to
people.
Good Games Morley.
Yeah, in particular to
Doing
Vi.
incredible things for gaming
Shit, yeah.
as a whole.
Yeah. I mean, that sort of women's only thing, the problem is it doesn't map particularly well onto Pokemon as we see it at the moment. I mean, if we look at our community
I think
at
it would
the
in
moment,
TCG.
yeah,
Our
just because the
VGC
numbers are there.
community is probably a little bit small right now.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a women's only VGC league where a bunch of new women show up
Yeah.
to like learn the game and kind of participate in this women's only league, and they just get fucking dog walked by Ashley Coe.
Yeah. She can teach them all. Yeah.
And then they're like, well, fuck, I don't want to come back.
Yeah.
The other barrier to new people joining the Pokemon community, which is
The
its own
skill
conversation.
diff, yeah.
But,
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like our community does reasonably well and that we have like a reasonable sort of demographic of like older, more mature, generally married or in relationship men who can sort of like protect the younger women from like the nerdy vultures.
Look, there's definitely an aspect to that. I think the community at a glance seems fantastic because everyone you speak to within the VGC community is like, yeah, we should definitely have more women within this space. Unfortunately, some of them are saying that because they want women that they can meet and hit on and date.
Yes.
And that kind of like goes back to the main issue that I was mentioning earlier. But you're right. I think as far as nerd spaces go, because I've witnessed a lot, the VGC community here in Perth, I can't speak for the wider community, but the VGC community here in Perth has done a very, very good job at gatekeeping weirdos.
Yeah.
And making sure that it genuinely is a safe space for newcomers for the most part.
That's
Why are you still here then, Mark?
Because it's called masking, Chris. And they yet to realize I'm a weirdo.
I think our community that we've built is very good at policing negative behavior.
Yeah.
And giving people opportunity for improvement
Yeah.
before we politely ask them to fuck off if they're unwilling.
Yeah.
It's largely untested when it comes to gender politics within our community, but
We're slowly building up, female attendance at VGC events.
yeah,
I think.
very slowly. We have
slowly.
Sebi and we have Ashley.
Yeah.
Um,
And sometimes other, carryovers from the TCG community.
yeah, but still very small.
Yeah.
But
It is a work in progress.
I feel like nobody gives Ashley any grief. So
No, I don't think so.
No, but that's just because she can hold her own.
yeah,
She'll throw it back.
yeah.
She's got the autism diff to keep people at bay. She gives a blank stare like nobody does.
First time I met her,
The Gen Z staff.
Yeah, exactly.
First time I met her, she was like 16 or 17 and we came up against each other in the last round of regionals. And she held her own in shit talking. So
Against you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good indictment.
Mm-hmm.
So we're spoken about.
Mark.
Can we move on from like one crime to another crime?
I was going to say we've
There's
spoken
more crime.
we've spoken about one supposedly marginalized group within Pokemon, men within the community.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
most supposedly marginalized group of them all.
Yeah, should we talk about another group of people that have a victim complex?
Straight people.
Christians.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh God! I didn't realize talking about this.
Yes, and yes.
Wait, Chris, what crime were you about to move on to?
The GC.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's talk about Christians first.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the GC.
I don't want to talk about Christians. God,
No,
yeah.
I know which one I want to talk about less.
Wait, GC Christ.
There was a post on Twitter, our favorite platform.
Yep.
That is a joke.
X.
Our favorite platform for VGC. I don't know why we're all there. Let's move on to something else.
Buzzsprout.
Because the rest of the VGC community are
I
there.
know. Basically, somebody, I can't remember whom, posted this kind of rant of, I'm struggling with being a VGC player and how it...
Oh, fucking same.
I don't even. yeah, look, we all are.
His name was Gerald Horde III at To Thy For.
What is it with all these generational Pokemon players? Chop across the fourth, Gerald Hold the third.
They're all from the deep south, I think.
Technically, my son is Alex the Fifth.
Well, no.
Alexander the Fifth.
Does it
Doesn't
still
it-
work that way if you're not Alex?
Yeah.
I mean, it does in the royal
it-
family,
it's
but
Skip. So like you don't necessarily, it doesn't have to go, you don't have to be a senior, junior, the third.
Sure,
it's just
yeah.
like
True.
the iteration of that name.
True.
within the
Like a
family.
royal-
That's how
like
it
a
works
royal family.
with the monarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the monarchy's inbred and fucked, so we don't talk about that.
I would never call my son Alex V, even though it's kind of funny.
Yeah, fair. I don't even think it was a rant. I think it was just like a sermon almost. But it was
Yeah, it was.
it was sorry, I'm gonna cut in and steal it here.
cut in because I don't remember it exactly, and I'm sure you do better. But like,
He basically said, I've been struggling with the idea of whether or not I am giving my life to God in the correct way or something like that by playing VGC. Essentially what he was saying was, I don't know if I should play VGC as a good Christian. Or
Is this something that I can do to serve his kingdom and his purpose for my life?
There we go. But then he's just like,
me.
but then I won a tournament where I got a copy of Z to A, so clearly God wants me to play Pokemon.
It's just my immediate thought was, if soccer players and baseball players who earn tens of millions of dollars a year can play that sport and thank God for it, why the fuck are you being so pretentious?
Because he won a tournament.
No, I think
Like, what the fuck? Like, God gives you the desire and the ability to train to be good. Is my like take on it as a person who's not religious.
so.
Imagine that Jesus Christ was born again and he means Rainbridge.
Crucify him again
For our sins.
for his own sins this time. Look, I mean, I think the post kind of blew up because I think people were ridiculing him a little bit, just like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
I thought it was satire at first.
Yeah, it's just like, God, I don't know
We're
if
on a
God
mission
wants me to
from
play
God.
Pokemon, but then I won a tournament, so clearly he wants me to.
Yeah.
He gifted me this copy of Z to A. It's like,
How-
no, my girlfriend gifted me my copy of Z to A.
How can I try to win and also
That's
show the love
divine
of,
intervention.
how can I try to win and also show the love of Jesus to people?
Yeah. And but I think the main reason I guess we want to talk about this now is it kind of blew up into a wider conversation about religion within the community.
Yeah.
Which is, religion's always such an interesting one. In Australia, religion is one of the, I want to say 11 protected attributes when it comes to legal discrimination.
Yeah.
So there's, I believe, fact check me on this, 11 attributes where
Yeah,
if
Gender,
someone,
race, sexuality.
if someone holds it against you, it's legal discrimination. Yes,
Yeah.
gender, race, sexuality, and religion kind of falls into that category.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because again, my fact check on this. I guess marital status is the other one. Because I was going to say, none of the other ones on the list, but obviously marital status are a choice.
It's liking pineapple
Right?
on
Like,
pizza, one of the
yeah.
11.
No.
So I can be discriminated against for that.
I wouldn't do that.
Thank you, Ethan.
Correct.
That's why you're my favorite.
You can legally be discriminated against for liking pineapple on pizza. But it's...
The system is broken.
I've seen this both sides, right? Because I've seen religious discrimination, but I've also seen religious people be fucknuts. So
Yeah.
It's always the latter for me, like when it's like
as a gay
Twitter.
man, say it ain't so.
I was raised a very strict Catholic, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wasn't molested by a priest or anything, but it was like pretty heavy.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, I just like, week, like the weekend classes and all that sort of shit, like, and like all the ceremonies.
Sunday school?
I went to church every Sunday. Sunday
Like
school's
Bible-
a very
Bible-
American
Yeah.
thing. I think the Sunday school, based on my perception of it, is like what the kids do while the adults are attending mass or something like that.
Well, the adults getting drunk.
My parents used to
communion
drag
wine.
us to like Sunday mass, usually on holidays. I think it was out of a sense of obligation because we started to complain about getting bored, and they were like, "Thank fuck."
Lucky,
And we never went back.
Yeah, fair. Lucky you, because I complained about getting bored because we went every single Sunday.
Look how you turned out.
Yeah, it's well adjusted.
There's a fair amount of them. Just to read them out, these attributes are protected under the Fair Work Act in Australia.
Okay.
Race, color, sex, sexual
Wait,
orientation.
race and color are the same thing, but go on.
Yeah.
Not always.
Sex, sexual orientation.
Yep.
age, physical or mental disability, marital status, family or carers' responsibilities, pregnancy, religion, political opinion, national extraction, social origin, breastfeeding, gender identity, intersex status, and experiencing family and domestic violence.
Political opinion is an interesting
I start
one.
counting because a couple of those are...
Kind of the same thing, but a bit different. Yeah.
There's nothing in there about vegans. I can discriminate vegans.
You can.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's interesting that
Just to go
political
on a
opinion
massive-
is one.
just to go on a massive tangent, there's like 100%, right? If it's not on that list, you can kind of get away with it. And I've heard of people like being refused promotions because they're fat or some shit like that. And it doesn't hold up because that's not legal discrimination.
Is it because they're like the too fat, they can't fit in an office?
I don't
Or like-
fucking know, man. I wasn't intimately involved with these
It
cases,
would be like readiness for work. For like, so
like too much sick leave and stuff like that.
yeah. So technically,
but not even. Because you don't need a reason to deny someone a promotion because they're not entitled to the promotion. So I could be like, Ethan, I don't like you. You're not getting a promotion.
I've heard that
And
before.
yeah,
Not enough CP. Not getting a promotion.
yeah, if you don't have enough CP, you're not getting that promotion. And that's fine. But as soon as I say, Ethan, I am not giving you this promotion because you are white, suddenly that's racial discrimination.
You voted for the
and
Greens. You can't.
illegal. That too, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what it means by political.
Yeah, political.
The
Yeah.
political beliefs is a really interesting one because there's kind of a grey area where you sometimes you can, right?
You can
especially in
discri-
political
Yeah.
workplaces.
You can discriminate against communists, but you can't discriminate against
there's
Nazis.
I'm sorry, fascist lover. You cannot work for the Labour Party.
Giga Hitler 88. Yeah. I'm afraid we can't accept your application at this point.
We'll keep your resume on file.
You gotta give respect for like them managing to grab the handle Giga Hitler. I mean, that would have been a race to get that one.
not in the generation
Yeah.
of Elon Musk's Twitter.
Yeah. They tried Mega Hitler and Ultra Hitler, so they had to really pull out the stops.
Well, didn't Grok recently briefly assume the mantle of Mecha Hitler?
Mecha
Yeah,
Hitler,
yeah. When someone changed
Elon
its
Musk
program.
tried so hard to stop her from being woke, he just made it a Nazi because that was the only way.
Yeah, and Grok still has a job.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Just wait until he makes jokes about Charlie Kirk. But yeah, look, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I think religion is held as a protected attribute for good reason. I think as someone who is quite atheist, I feel that people are entitled to their beliefs and they are entitled to practice them without persecution.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people were unfairly jumping on this guy and the others who kind of, built off it to say, no,
Yeah.
get your Christianity out of our community.
Yeah.
I think,
I mean, Brady Smith put out a pretty good
Yeah,
response
so
to this. It was an unusual Brady novel filled with his corporate speak, which actually I love, to be honest. Someone's doing that
in his ecosphere.
in his ecosphere.
But yeah, because he mentioned that he's also a Christian. He kind of like relates to the original post, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like if he wasn't hurting anybody.
That's the thing.
That's
right?
the thing.
It's such a complicated one. We really can't get into the deep nuances here.
No.
Obviously, VGC is a very queer, welcoming space. People who are gay, transgender, of that ilk, and a lot of those people have religious trauma.
Yes.
From either the way they were raised or from things they've been exposed to in terms of how they've been treated as queer people. And so the question arises, at what point does a community become not a safe space for those people because they're surrounded by this Christianity, which is previously in the Christianity, because that's what we're talking about at the moment. But obviously for any religion this applies.
Yeah.
But at what point do we say this isn't a safe space?
Yeah.
Did Pokemon ban people wearing MAGA hats? And that's a political view.
As they should.
Yeah, good.
Because that is a brand and you're not allowed to
Yeah.
wear Pokemon branded stuff.
Also paradox of tolerance.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
100% the paradox of tolerance. And that's, I kind of want to say, like, I'll let and be okay with anybody from anywhere coming into the community. But if your personal beliefs rely on degrading someone else or like putting someone else down or demanding that someone else go, get fucked.
I agree. And I think if we talk about the original post, you could go back to the very start. nothing wrong with this guy whatsoever. If he wants to talk about how he's happy that he feels his relationship with God has improved and that he's like, found his path, and, he's happy that he's able to continue with his passion of VGC, feeling that he's got God's blessing. I think totally cool. Whatever.
Yeah, if the angels sent down a ZA game key from on high on Gilded Wings.
I felt
Be not afraid.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
I do have a story about that. I'm
not a
very
knuckle player.
atheist as well, but I actually won my original Switch 1 in 2017 in a Pokemon tournament. So
Hell yeah. And you also won your copy of Scarlet through a Pokemon tournament.
yeah,
as well,
I
right?
did. Like
The last one, the last Battle Factory, or was it?
yeah, that's what it was. And the Switch I won in a Curtin Guild funded Battle Spot singles Generation 7 tournament, 3 versus 3, which was just like the format I mained at the time.
Ethan Walters,
yeah.
Soldier of Christ, sent by God to bring Spiritomb to VGC.
I do believe in free will over determinism, but like
I don't, but we can get into that another
the stars did align.
I think, yeah, totally cool. If this person and any person in the community is happy with their religion and they want to like, feel that way, great, fantastic. I think as soon as if you take that to an event and you're sitting down across from someone and you start trying to preach to them, that's when you can fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that cuts both ways, by the way. Because if that guy makes a tweet and he rocks up to
And then gets harassed
an event
by
and someone's like, Christianity's bullshit, you should like, why do you believe in that fairy tale?
Yeah.
That person's also a cunt who can fuck off.
Yes.
I feel sorry for this guy because he was implying that God doesn't really approve of Pokemon, well, in one of the posts.
Yeah,
I
ask
think-
any Christian mother from 1995.
Satanism,
Very
yeah.
true.
But
Well,
like,
I think what he was implying is like, could I be better spending my time? So
well, off you go then. No one's stopping you.
Which is what all of us think when we rock up at a VGC event is like, could I be better spending my time? And the answer is always yes.
My-
We do it because we love the game and we hate ourselves.
actually commented on the tweet and I just said, play Pokemon because you enjoy it, not because God lets you.
Which is like,
I think just leave religion out of it, and like he doesn't seem to be wondering if God's letting him use Twitter or not. Like he's got no problem tweeting all this shit. It's like, did you get God's permission to do that on Twitter? Like, does God let you use Elon Musk's platform?
look, I'm not here to question his, I guess.
I feel like it's a fundamental misunderstanding. of
Yeah.
Christianity. People don't ask God every time they do something.
Well, that's what it
They
was
ask
like.
for forgiveness when
He
they think
prays-
they do something against.
He said he was praying to God for answers about whether or not like this was like a worthwhile use of his time.
Well,
Yeah.
God gave you one life. If you want to spend it going 1-3 drop at a tournament, that's on you.
Yeah. I mean, meditation and self-reflection is always important. If you want to call it praying to God, then you're allowed to do that.
Also, if this gentleman, the third, I can't remember his name, if you're listening
Mr. the
right
Third.
now,
Mr. Third.
this is your sign from God to subscribe to the O2 Drop.
Yes.
Bottom cut.
Please go to the02drop.com. It'll redirect you to our subscription page where for $3 a month American, you can support the ongoing costs of this podcast. Get access to our Discord where we run limitless tours for VGC and Pocket. We are setting up our next draft league. We have Mafia games. Amazing not safe for work memes. Good banter, good fun.
Amen.
Also, my advice to this guy,
Thanks be to God.
my advice is maybe he's praying to the wrong God. Try praying to Arceus and see how you go.
Yep.
For a second, I thought you were just going to start throwing out other gods from like,
Does the Christian God have 18 types?
probably.
Shit, probably.
He's only got 3. That's the
Yeah.
Father, the Son, and the
It
Holy Ghost.
It definitely has judgment as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you believe in monotheism, then maybe Arceus is God.
Maybe.
But Pokemon isn't a monotheistic religion, though, because there are multiple deities.
yeah.
Yeah, but Arceus is the one God.
One god and multiple deities. Yeah.
Arceus is like the
Sub-deities.
yeah, which polytheism.
It's kind of like Zeus and all his children,
yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah.
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 You got the top dog.
Yeah, I think
Arceus is a dog. It's more like
Yeah,
a
it's a
deer,
dog.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Dog or lizard.
Goat in a fence.
Yeah.
Go in the fence.
Its face is kind of like the Arbiter from Halo.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is there more religious subtext there? Or?
Arbiter.
Well, Halo, it's been a while since I played through the story, but I feel like there's a lot of religious subtext in Halo.
Oh, the fact that they live on a halo?
Yeah.
Probably. I've never played this story.
I even had an Xbox. What's wrong with me?
I had an Xbox.
I think you're
Did
healthier
God
for not
want
playing
you
it.
to be playing Halo, though? Or what was that?
Maybe he was punishing me for
Did you
being
win a
an
copy of
atheist.
Halo 2 at a tournament? It's like,
Can we talk about God's
was-
challenge now, the GC?
I was playing Crash Bandicoot like a fucking pagan.
Okay, I can just say God did not want me to play the GC.
God also did not want me to play the GC.
God didn't want me to do 26 shots on our GC stream on Saturday night and 2 long on iced teas.
What
It
if
sounds
you-
like you were the only one who didn't listen to God.
I was watching the footage back and
Sloppy.
I was just really sloppy, slurring my words, and like just embarrassing reactions. And then I bloody accidentally called Justin Chang on stream.
And Alistair, who was
Alistair,
about to bottle
the
deep
Chang
into
Six.
sake,
Yeah.
made fun of you immediately.
Look, it's funny. I was pissing myself laughing at the time and it's still funny now, but like it was not intentional.
Can we, next time we do the GC, have you doing shots of communion wine?
I'll probably,
It's basically just
Alistair.
I'll
poured.
probably catch
So-
on fire.
And eating the blood of the skin of Christ while you're doing it.
Oh,
the body of Christ?
Body
The,
of Christ.
the host?
The skin of Who the fuck says
Not
that?
the skin of Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
Anyway, we should do it with French onion dip.
Yes.
I know there's a Catholic shop near me that sells like Catholic, like church supplies, right?
Yeah.
You can buy bulk communion wafers.
nice.
Can't we just
That sounds amazing for a bit.
Taste
don't
test on the bottom card.
can't we just get like priests to like bless a box of jats?
No, because we use that for a different thing here at the O2 drop.
He doesn't know that.
Okay, but genuinely, I got to answer this. In answer to your question, yes, genuinely yes, because the host it's just bread until it is blessed by a priest, and I've previously been at various church camps or whatever where they've blessed all sorts of
Church
different
camps.
church camps. Yeah.
This one time.
One time we like baked the bread that they used as the communion. Like, so it can be basically any wheat-based, vaguely circular product.
Nice.
In fact, it doesn't even need to be vaguely circular, just wheat-based, glutinous.
Just be a pizza shape.
I don't know if we can have gluten-free Jesus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's godless.
I need to check the.
I imagine
what
Jesus
is
was
the
full of
Pope's
gluten.
official position?
Gluten intolerance is apostasy.
I only feel close to God with gluten in me.
We do actually have the moderator of our stream here this evening.
Oh, we do. Yes.
Should we ask our moderator how the stream went from their perspective?
Holly, how did the stream go?
I was chaos.
She kept yelling at us having the sound effects too loud. We had entrance music and like all sorts of shit going on. The graphic of Mark pointing with his mouth open and like
The soy jack.
That was so funny.
that was funny.
So good.
That was very funny. Go watch it. It's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
If you've
now.
got a spare 5.5 hours that God is happy with you using,
Skip the first 5 minutes because it had sound issues.
There were some sound
there were.
issues that we was it a phone on a cable?
no, I think it just wasn't plugged in properly.
No, there was some of the input that we forgot to turn off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah. We figured it
Fucking
out.
God.
Good job.
But like who, Ethan, did you play GC?
Do you think I played
No,
the GC?
that's a no. I played 25 battles. I was like, I want CP because I'm going to Worlds, right? So I kept edging the 1600, like right on the edge of 1600s, and then I'd
That's my
lose one.
favorite Stevie Nicks song.
We are on the edge of glory.
The edge of glory.
Edge.
And then
of
I,
1600.
it got to like Sunday night. I had uni assignments, so I wasn't playing it because I have a job and a uni degree and all that sort of shit. I have a life. And I was doing the GC on Sunday
Your
night.
uni degree isn't enough for you. You're trying to
My
get another one.
Shut up. My 25th game. I'm trying to get paid.
Stevie
I'm
Nicks
trying
was
to
on
get
the
paid
edge of
more.
1700s, actually.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was.
you should spend more time at Woodstock, Chris.
If they bring it back, I'll go. In Australia, though, I'm not traveling. If I'm not going to
You were
America,
alive in 1999
I'd get shot if I went to Woodstock in America.
and old enough to go to festivals.
I go. Yeah. Well, anyway, the point is, on my 25th battle, I was way ahead. Like I had played so well. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. No, look, I'm going to crack 1600s, And then it was down to his one Ninetales. I think I had like 3 mons left or something. Mm-hmm. And then he blizzarded me, double freeze.
Oh, nice.
And then I got neither of my Pokemon thawed for 3 turns in a row, and I just lost to freeze hacks. And it's like, well, what's the point of like playing well? Like, you don't get rewarded for this game. Does not reward you for being good players sometimes, and it's just depressing. And I was hungover because someone pressured me into doing shots the night before.
Didn't you decide to do that of your own free will?
Yeah, it was absolutely his own decision.
I was
Hearing
honoring.
is that I think you need to mend your relationship with Jesus.
Yeah.
I do. I need to go eat some jats that have been blessed.
Get fucked, nerd.
Anyway,
Joel.
no one else did well. When Joel got to our house to join the stream, you were 03. Then you went to 06. Yeah. And then you finally got a win after like 7 games.
I
Okay,
know,
but in his defense, Chris, his team was garbage.
Sebi, if you're listening.
Shout out Sebi. I did play 2 more games on Sunday and I won them both.
Oh,
3-6, baby.
it's just warming up.
Done.
So I was like 1452 or something because
Was it Glaceon?
Glaceon, yeah. So
The Glaceon Jolteon, actually.
yeah, so the Jolteon was fucking chonking shit. Hey,
Yeah.
So it was a team that she'd been working on. She gave to me because I was like, oh, this is a cool meme. And basically the meme was lead, Scarf Glaceon, and Specs Jolteon. Volt switch into Alolan Ninetales and then click Blizzard for the victory.
How did that work out for you, Joel?
Great. Jolteon did do a lot of damage with Volt Switch for obvious reasons.
This was Specs.
Because it was Specs. I didn't hit 1 freeze proc in the 9 games that I played. But the 2 victories I got were when I decided to abandon the meme and just led either like Incin Basque or Rillaboom Basque and then
Well, that makes you win games. Who'd have thought?
yeah, and then brought Ninetales in the back. The best match I had, I got my opponent down to a Sneasler that had close combated 3 times. They had Terra Grassed and Armor Rouge, and they had Rillaboom in the back. And my last 3 Pokemon were like Basque, Rilla, and Alolan Ninetales. Basically KO'd my Rilla and my Basque in the 1 turn, and then I bring out Ninetales and swept. From there, it
You
was
had
great.
3 ice Pokemon.
2.
You had Baxcalibur, Glaceon, and Ninetales.
Basque Legion.
Oh, that Basque. I think you meant Baxcalibur, sorry. Basque. With a K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run Denussi. It was my Earthworm set up into Dragon Dance, multi-scale Dragonite, but also had Gyarados and Volcarona as setup sweepers with like Grimmsnarl, max speed focus sash Grimmsnarl with fake out and screens. So, like,
Gyarados in this economy?
yeah, because I wanted something to my Dragonite had Earthquake, so it worked for the team. And I had Volcarona as a fire
It
type.
wasn't bad. I just think you needed to
Terra
not have,
Fighting, Terra Blast, Volcarona.
I just think you needed to not have Terra Blast on the Gyarados because so often you would just didn't have
a
Terra
coverage move.
available.
I mean,
and
Gyarados doesn't have any coverage moves. That's the problem. It's always got like Thunder Wave or Taunt or some shit.
this one bounce, pussy.
It was fun. You know, I did better than the last GC, and this team was full meme. But it's
You did
actually a
not-
fun
not bad.
meme. It's not the first time I've used this team, and I know how to do
The
it.
few times that I saw the Terra fighting Terra Blast on Volk go off, it was incredible.
Also, that at least 2 opponents didn't know what Earth Eater did, and Earth powered my Earthworm.
That was so funny.
It was fun. I got drunk. I got messy. I did some dumb shit on stream. Hopefully, we don't get cancelled. And Mark, how did you go in the GC? Oh, Holly's got something to say.
I just want to say the highlight of the stream was actually Alistair, because he started with the great coaching and ended telling us about these hentai. Like, that was truly the best part of the podcast.
Alistair should drink more often.
If you go back
on
through
stream,
it,
or was
on
it
stream.
just he was talking about like Marin Kitagawa being like the best?
No,
anime character?
he was referencing hentai.
Was he?
I loved it, and I was also
do you
asking
know?
for like dating sims as well, advice, and that started.
He was looking
popping
for a
off.
Tome. That's amazing.
There was also a game.
Alistair, let me know. I'll get some recommendations from Emma for you.
Watch a game. 40 minutes into the stream, I'm playing my probably 4th game on stream. 40 minutes in, and there's a game where like I'm losing. There's just no way. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to put this down as a loss. There's no way you're going to lose this. Like blah blah blah. I was doing really badly, and I literally played my ass off, and my opponent did a couple of bad reads, and I won the game, and we all just popped off. I remember in the chat, everyone was like, let's fucking go. And
That was
we're all
awesome. That
screaming.
was sick.
It was like the Gyarados getting that KO on the Goldengo, like when it's like 1v1. But yeah, go watch that. That was really hype. Getting like a well-deserved win after just coming from behind.
Eating shit.
I think the one win I got on the stream was when I got like a huge Insin like Flare Blitz KO onto a Goldengo that like obviously was expecting Fake Out to go into the partner. I was like, "Grr."
Today I learned that Gyarados gets Scale Shot.
Cooking. What? Terra Dragon.
Terra Dragon Moxie. So you get the speed boost, pick up a KO, get the attack boost. Suddenly free Dragon Dance. You're off to the fucking races.
I don't hate it. It's a bit slow, but it's been Dragonite's slower, so I guess that works. What was your team?
Dragonite's slower by 1 point.
What was your team for GC?
It was the Uber offense, multipliers upon multipliers,
the Zard.
Charizard and Sun.
Charizard with a
Charizard,
R-I-Z-Z.
yeah.
Shout out to Dan's, was it male Indeedee? No, it was a female Indeedee.
Yeah.
Named Wa-G.
No, it was, WA space GE.
Yeah,
The
wage
there's
gap.
a wage gap, yeah.
Such a good name. It's so good. Because you've been running male Indeedee. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Quality men. Yeah.
my team was basically a bunch of ways to keep Sun up, and then Charizard with Terrafire, Choice Specs, Solar Power.
You were killing like Incineroars, resisted hits.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way that kills. And then it's dead.
I was saying if I did it again with a
Maridon
similar team,
effect.
Yeah.
I would want to have a counter for Oko through resist. I reckon it would have hit double digits by the end of the stream. This shit does so much damage.
It was insane. I still don't recommend it as a strategy, but for GC, it was popping off.
I think it's very risky going Terrafire, Choice Specs. So like you just get it's fake out bait, right? But I was also running the very sexy Farigiraf.
I don't know how sexy it is, but
I
I mean,
paired the Charizard with a eject pack Torkoal. So I'm a neck guy.
it's got like that big foreskin thing going on.
You pair the Charizard with
the hoodie.
Stop.
He's got the foreskin thing going on while he's scratching his knob.
What's not to like?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was my team. Yeah, fuck it.
Nice.
Yo, Whimsicott was doing some big shit with Moonblast.
Fuck yeah.
You like your Max?
252 special attack, baby.
Yeah, look, none of us did well. I don't know if anyone got CP.
Dan did. I think
Dan
Dan
did?
got about... Well, they haven't released it at the time of recording, but
Is
I'm
that why
pretty
he's
sure
not here tonight because he's exhausted?
it looks
from-
like he's going to get about 30 CP, I think.
Fuck you, Dan Baguli, for listening.
It's his turn with the wife.
True.
It is
He's
his turn
busy.
with life, yeah.
Yeah, look, GC's a thing. I always get enthusiastic about it, and then as I'm playing it, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And that self-realization every fucking time. And there's got to be a bit easier way to go to Worlds. So there was something that, Alice and I started talking about on the stream. People are starting to drop haze from their Dragonites. My question is Reg H, Brisbane Regionals, is this the time to bring back a sneaky Dondozo team?
Yes.
Yeah. 4 weeks out, you should tell all of Australia that you're going to bring Dondozo.
No one listens to this podcast, Joel.
Okay, if anyone...
Shout out to our new subscriber in Canberra.
Yeah, shout out to Frank. Thank you for joining the
Frankly,
bottom
my
cut.
dear. Welcome.
I want to address that quickly, Joel. If anyone's listening to this podcast and they're specifically
counter me.
changing their team to counter team Chris Marr,
You can't.
what the fuck are your priorities?
You can't counter team me because I'll be changing my team the night before the regionals.
Exactly.
Look, to our Australian listeners, this is an opportunity to make Chris go 08.
Don't even suggest. Do you honestly think I'm a bad enough player to go 08?
Yeah, come on, Joel.
The worst I've ever done is
The
3-5.
bottom 20% at regionals are often just like, we're talking people who are their first time playing Pokemon. People have rocked up with their story team. It's very difficult to
Not
go
even
08
EV
without
trained.
trying to.
Beginner diff.
Look,
I'm going to lose to beginner diff. Freeze hacks.
not 8 times.
Not 8 times.
Chris, I believe
me.
you.
I'll watch.
I believe in you. You'll get at least 2 wins.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
I think he'll get 3.
I think I'll go positive.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you do.
Thanks. I'm going to Worlds, and I think I need your support. And I don't want everyone to put Hayes on their team for Brisbane. That's all I'm saying.
You came 65th last regional, right?
I was the only 6'3" that didn't get into top 64.
That was Melbourne, wasn't it?
It's
So it was
homophobic.
Melbourne
Wouldn't have been
2024.
5-3 because we.
No, because they changed. It was 9 rounds last time. It was 6'3".
That was Melbourne 2024, so not the most recent Melbourne.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
I remember that because I also went 6'3" and I made top car.
that's my point. And I think the homophobia needs to stop
Stops here.
Just play against
right now.
Just pair against better opponents, forehead. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm.
Stop submarining.
I don't remember like how the tournament run went, but I deserved at least some CP. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a fair call. I'm not trying to ask for.
I don't think that's
win.
controversial.
Thank you, Ethan. Again, you're just so agreeable tonight.
Yes, I am.
You should come on every week. Fuck these other cunts.
You should.
I'll listen to the Chris and Ethan hour.
The Chris and Ethan hour.
Oh,
The tangents.
I don't think I could last that long.
the tangents. No, I'm all like, I couldn't be edged for an hour. 3 minutes and I'm done. And that's including foreplay.
Yeah, me too.
The Ethan and Chris 3 minutes.
Best 3 minutes you'll ever have.
Thank you for joining us. This has been that.
Oh, yes. I have arrived. We're going to continue rating
Before-
megas.
Can I just do tweet of the week because it's
Sure.
GC related? And I feel
People
like
have
it's a
been
good
waiting
segue.
for too long, Chris.
So I've got two tweets.
Dan did give us the number one. Is that what you're about to like? The
We should
winner?
talk
Oh,
about that
I
as
can
well.
announce the winner. I can. Yeah, I can tell you that.
Do we care about the GC enough to do that?
Sure.
Quickly look at that team.
Number
give
one.
it 2 minutes of attention.
Number one team was, I don't know how to pronounce his name. His Twitter handle is NSUSTM and his Twitter name is USTMNS.
Austin.
So I don't know what nationality is. I apologize. But his team was Gallade, Garchomp, Ninetales, Alolan, King Gambit, Dragonite, King Annihilate.
That's pretty cool.
Double Defiant, no Trick Room mode because there's no Trick Room setup.
Double Defiant.
Gallade
Gallade is a trick
is a
room
trick room
setup.
setup.
I keep
I don't
forgetting
know if it's got. We can't see any of its moves.
Yeah, 1825.
I wonder, looking at that, if it's got trick room just as like an
1825 is
option.
huge.
It's very
Yeah.
it
The
looks,
last
He's
winner was
got
like
an ape, so it's not
1790,
like
wasn't
coaching
it?
or something.
he could be Spanish because it says Equipo. That's Spanish, right?
Well, he's
Or
got
Latin American of some description.
Equipo.
Equipo.
he's got 2 coaching mons on this team and 2.5 coaching recipients. So it's a very safe.
What? Just let me be casually racist. Oh my god. Puesto, like they're also like ranking is puesto. It's clearly Spanish or Portuguese
Or Italian.
or Italian.
It's Spanish.
So it could be half the world.
Yeah, honestly.
Equipo.
Equipo.
Yeah, it's
That's how you pronounce it. I'm fluent.
that's how you pronounce it. You didn't even know what language it was when you started saying it.
Whatever it is, he's fluent in it.
Equipo.
Stop doing the Italian hand gestures. It's Spanish.
I'm covering all my bases.
No, he's rolling dice.
I can tell you it's Spanish because if you go on Twitter and you hit translate post, it says translated from Spanish.
Mucha intensidad.
What does that mean?
Finalmente la recompensa.
Very intense. I got recompensated.
According to Google, after they translated it from Spanish, it says after a lot of intensity, finally the reward.
Oh, recompensa.
Puesto uno.
So by
Yeah, look, I mean, it's an incredibly physical team with a Ninetales. There's almost definitely at least one coaching on there.
Yeah.
That's it.
I imagine Auravale.
you probably got the Gambits,
Probably.
the Annihilate's
All
probably
right.
got Final Gambit to help Trick Room go up turn 1.
If he is setting Trick Room, I think it's a
We've got King
semi-room
Gambit.
team at best.
Yep.
Yeah, semi-room.
Well, King Gambit, it doesn't. Oh, you just sit it there, single sword stance, and then sucker punch everyone to death.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I don't know. Looks boring as shit. If I'm
Yeah.
Okay,
honest.
well, we won't talk about it. I'll talk about my 2 tweet of the weeks that were GC related.
Please.
First of all, Alex used Splash on Twitter. Alex Echo. I appreciated the humor in this. The good way to finish number 1 in GC is just to put your finger over the number so it just says number 1 on your rating. So congratulations, Alex Echo, for finishing number 1 with a rating of 1554. I appreciated it.
Nice.
His queen was, I can't believe it. Thanks to all my ops, GG. And then the other person that cracked me up was Weedle Twin Needle. He's always got a lot to say on Twitter. I am the highest rated choreo dancer player in the GC. And then they screenshotted their game, and it's did not place. Final rating 1500 exactly. 0.000. So they entered. They entered with Komodo, Volcarona, the Flamigo, Smeagol, Oricorio, Sensu, and Amoongus.
Which one's Sensu?
The Ghost.
Yeah.
Didn't actually play a game.
Fuck
Finishes the highest Oricorio dancer player.
Nice. I meant to steal that team that I think Mark you versed, like the weird copycat dancer team. Had like Volcarona dancer and Jigglypuff.
It's not ringing any bells.
Never mind. Okay, so we're going to continue. I believe we were tier listing, doing some tier swap.
Yeah, about 2 months ago we tier swapped.
on the megas.
We got a lot of messages about this. People were clamoring for the part 2. We left it on a bit of a cliffhanger.
We've been edging them.
People were very upset.
It did finish on Tyranitar, right? So if we hit Sceptile next, we're not going to anger the eager listeners who are holding us to account.
Oh, look, we're going to anger the listeners at some point. We've bagged out all sorts of things in this.
We have
men, religion, all sorts of things.
That's
Pineapple on pizza.
That's like 80% of our listeners.
That's what they come here for. It's freaky and it's weird.
Yeah.
Canberra, it's a shithole.
So we're doing SABD, SABCD.
B, C, D.
I don't even want to know what that
It's
is.
the traditional, the tier
Japanese.
list. S, A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
And do we allow like a plus or a minus?
I think it's only necessary
sneaky?
in A.
Okay.
I believe because you've got S is like goated. A plus is very good, would be used a lot, depending on if you're doing usage or just vibes.
Splashable.
You know what A plus? You know what A plus is?
What?
My blood type.
Nice.
Oh,
A minus is just a little bit less good.
what are the last 3 numbers on your credit card?
Wait, is that a question that like locks into stuff? I'm not telling
Sure.
you I'm not telling you my credit card number. Also, must
What are the 3 on the back?
Hey
Amex.
Siri,
Really?
can you
4
tell me
numbers?
my credit card number? Oh, it didn't work.
He doesn't like your voice.
Nice.
No, they seem to be voice specific. I can't get my girlfriends to do it either.
Damn.
Say girlfriend's. Oh, girlfriend's phone, right?
My girlfriend's phone.
I think
yes.
it's multiple, and I was like, okay.
There's an apostrophe in there.
Girlfriend
darling.
apostrophe
a bit of a harem going on.
Not-
Yeah, that's why they call it a pyramid scheme.
Chris, I'm surprised I even managed to get one girlfriend. I appreciate
Don't
the
worry, Mark.
confidence.
We're all surprised.
Oh, yeah, and yet you think I might have multiple? Fuck no.
B is niche. No, C is niche.
C is niche.
And D is forgettable. B is like in between of very good and forgettable.
I think B is niche. C is like, could C play at a regional one time and it makes top 8 and everyone's like, wow, look, that made top 8.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
F is Ordino.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sceptile. Mega Sceptile. Lightning Rod.
Fucking love Mega Sceptile.
Lightning Rod into a Pokemon that gets quarter damage from lightning anyway.
I mean,
Yes, but
it's about the utility.
also
you're immune to
Ogerpon-
T-Wave.
Ogerpon water, Ogerpon damp mask, whatever the fuck it was called, Wellspring.
Damp mask. Yeah.
Damp mask.
Moist mask.
Ogerpon Wellspring.
Ogerpon Moist.
If you recall correctly.
Ogerpon Wet mask.
I don't know why, but
That's so good.
Ogerpon Soggy. Anyway.
Ogerpon Socky mask.
Ogerpon Soggy mask.
It's called soggy
If you
ponds.
recall correctly, is water grass type.
it is.
Yes.
It 4 times resists water.
Yes.
And yet it had water absorb.
Yes.
And was an S tier Pokemon.
Absolutely.
So
Because of water absorb.
Correct. Yeah. Water absorb definitely made it at that, and also the like the +1 spit F that it
Yeah.
got when it turned, which is bullshit. But I think that
also-
I don't.
it also
What
got
I'm saying is
Follow
that's not a
Me.
great example.
Not a great example. No. I don't know why you brought it up.
I think Sceptile is not shit because it Lightning Rod is already a 4 times resist. I think Mega Sceptile is shit because it's shit.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
145.
25 of its bonus 100 goes into attack.
Yeah, it's like the Garchomp when it
Yeah,
40 goes into special attack.
They do that a lot.
They do
with
that for a
Megas.
lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think it's bad. I just think that there's other stuff that's
Opportunity
better. I mean,
cost.
like underpinning all of this discussion is like the fact that like You get 1 mega per battle, and it's got to
Yeah.
be something good.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that Lightning Rod does give a special attack boost.
It
Did you?
does.
Okay.
And
I
it's
think-
redirection, so it's immune to T-Wave, which is valuable.
That
Yeah.
is
If
very
there was
useful.
a meta game where there was an overly centralizing electric Pokemon, maybe like if something like Prankster Thunderous Thunder Wave came back and was like raining terror like upon the meta, or if like, you know,
Would have been handy for that.
like a Tapu Koko, Regieleki, Miraidon type vibe where like everyone's just running like Specs Miraidon or something like that. There's a opportunity where I'm like, okay, cool, you could like bring in a Lightning Rod. But the thing is also like it just dies to a Draco Meteor.
yeah,
like,
it gets
from-
fucking blitzed by the
like
coverage.
a Raging Bolt destroys it too because of the Draco. But like
It is faster, though.
it is faster than Photomane, it's
speed
faster than
standard
Chen
speed.
Pow, it's faster than Iron
What's
Bundle,
the
it's
space
faster
speed?
than
Miraidon.
145.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
that's
it's
very
faster than
fast.
Dragapult.
But
It's faster than basically everything except Kelly Shadow.
it's all very
Yeah,
well and
good
good being,
figure.
it's all very well and good being fast on its Pokemon. But what does it do to
Bundle.
them though? Like Grass is not a good offensive typing against like any of these
Against Leaf
Pokemon.
Storm.
Bundle is slower than Zacian and Dragapult and
Isn't
Miraidon.
Bundle 136?
Yeah,
No,
but it gets
yeah.
but
But it's
boosts
always
boost to
boosted
energy.
speed.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. 136,
Yeah.
not 146.
I mean, I'd imagine that like Leaf Storm does a chunk to anything that doesn't resist it, and like Dragon
if it
Pulse
hits.
has like
Yeah, if it hits.
a good hit into a bunch of those.
I reckon if
In a
Mega
world without
Sceptile
terror.
was Grass Electric rather than Grass Dragon, I think it would be very good. It'd be very strong typing. I think it has electric type has better coverage than Dragon.
Yeah,
Because like Thunderbolt is way better than Dragon Pulse.
they did just have a thing with just fucking slapping the dragon typing onto Megas because of the cool
and
factor.
Frost.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think what we're missing here though is the fact that if you're bringing this Mega Pokemon, you're also bringing base Sceptile. And if you're bringing base Sceptile, you can't run Unburdened because you're holding a Mega Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're running literally, you can't run a Focus Sash on it. So you've got a Pokemon that literally achieves fuck all other than to Mega Evolve into a mid-tier Mega. I'm giving this at best C.
Yeah, I'm putting it in
sorry.
C tier. I think there's things you can do with it.
I'm going to go B because it looks cool.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
go
you're
with.
missing the fucking point here, Joel.
No,
Why?
I'm-
No, that's not the. We're doing competitive viability.
Yeah, we're talking
Okay,
specifically.
strictly competitive?
Yes,
Yes.
in the current meta.
Well,
I
we're not
agree,
ranking
I think
them
it's
based
C
on
then.
how much we like them. I put it in
Yeah.
A tier if
Okay.
it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We're
okay.
talking
Mega
about
Low Punny S plus.
if they
brought
airdropped them
that to
into
original one
VGC right here and now,
C, yeah, be correct.
how would we
Okay.
rate them? And
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's C tier at best.
and I think we're being generous with C.
C minus.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be even more generous and say B minus
What the
because I
fuck,
feel
why?
like you could use it.
plus minuses in A.
I do what I want.
You're not the boss of me.
B minus.
You're not my buddy, yeah.
I feel like it has some utility. Like if you need a decent grass type Mega, and
I think
Like-
that's what C achieves. Is
Yeah.
it can rock up to that one regional and it's in top 8 and everyone's like, whoa, what an amazing pilot. And then you see nothing but it on
would-
Showdown for a month.
For 2 weeks, and then people realize actually this sucks.
Yeah.
I would love to see maybe like a because it's quite so fast. Maybe like you could bring like a Torkoal on the team and just have like Solar Beam. So you got that guaranteed hit with Solar Beam, 120 base
Hey,
power.
now we're
No
talking.
special attack drop.
yeah.
That would be sick.
But then you just want to use something with chlorophyll, right?
Yeah,
And an actual item.
Well, then why would you bring Sceptile
Yeah.
ever then? Is my point.
exactly. It's
You're making me think it's D now.
I think yeah. Honestly, apart from Lightning Rod, why? I think it's a question like why are you bringing this up?
It's got Quick Guard.
I'm sure you could build a team that accommodates it, or you know, you have
Discharge
5
spam
really
or
good.
something.
You have 5 really good mons, and in the Mega Terra format that we're probably getting, Miraidon is a problem.
But that's the other issue as well, right? You're talking about discharge spam. Sceptile's moving before your discharge user. It's moving before the opponents, which means it's not able to take advantage of the lightning rod boost.
Regieleki discharge moves first.
True. Cooking.
Cooking. I'm just trying to look at it through its moveset in Gen 9 to see if it got anything remotely interesting. And the answer is no.
Okay, Blaziken.
What is it? Just
Blaziken.
retains speed boost, right?
Speed boost, biggest astic.
Maintains speed boost. Speed boost being its hidden ability.
Yep.
It gets plus 20 speed, plus 10 to each defense, plus 20 to special attack, and plus 40 to physical attack.
So that takes it to what, 145 base attack?
160.
It's got 120 base attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly, before I think this is worth mentioning.
Yeah.
As a meme strike, but after I've just done an Orthworm team for GC.
Okay.
Mega Sceptile gets a Shed Tail.
Nice.
So theoretically, you go like
Yeah.
a very fast shed tail. It's only got base 70
There
HP.
was a Reg G team which was Unburdened Sceptile next to Miraidon doing Shed Tail into another Mon.
What are you doing with the Miraidon? Volt switching in and they could shed tail into the Miraidon again?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, the
Potentially,
Sceptile will be faster because it's Unburdened Seed, probably.
Yes.
Electric Seed.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Interesting. Yeah, you could bring in something that benefits from terrain, like an Iron Hands.
Bring in
or
Iron
a-
Hands
I
or
think it was
something,
hands.
Yeah. Cool, I like it. Okay, so Blaziken. I'm looking at the stats. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's
It's 80. So Mega Blaziken gets 80 across all of its defensive stats. It has a wasted 130 special attack stat.
I think
100
all-
speed with speed boost.
Yeah.
all the megas have a wasted secondary attack stat.
100%.
It's just the truth.
Kind of
all
a
them.
given.
Except for
Like,
T-Tar.
the thing with Mega Blaziken is that it is incredibly boring, but it's fucking strong. Like
I think
you
it's
can,
decent.
yeah, you can afford to run Adamant on 160 base attack, and that kind of like steps around all of the other stuff. It gets a bit
Like
of
the
a
fact
boost
that you
to
can't just
its bulk.
run a life orb.
Yeah. And like I think the 100 speed like makes a bit of a difference over base Blaziken, because even at like +1/+2, like base 80 is fucking mid.
Yeah, adds the Dragapult speed stat.
I remember it being absolutely cracked in singles in particular.
Sure.
And yeah, but like in doubles, maybe not quite as much because it is a single target attacker. And it like does require a little bit of protecting and stalling to get up to its full potential. And
Yeah.
I think the best way to run Blaziken is speed boost, protect, then like go coaching turn 2, and with a fast coaching. And I don't think you need to run the mega to achieve that. I think if you're running like why would you run this over like a mega low punny or like something like it's got a fast fighting attack?
I'm putting Mega Blaziken in high C tier. I was going to put it in B tier, then I thought, I think some of the things we've got in B tier are more playable
Yeah.
than Blaziken. I think
Its stabs are great.
I think it could edge B, but it probably needs 10 more attack to get it there.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's just like if it had a little bit more punchiness, because you're not going to run a mega to click coaching.
No, and I think what a lot of people forget is, sure, 160 is a big attack stat,
Yeah,
but 120 times Life Orb is almost exactly the same anyway.
180.
yeah.
What? No, Life Orb's 50? No, 30.
30. Yeah, 30. So it's
Yeah, it's
100
exactly the same. 160.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
156.
156.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
that's also before. Sorry, you're not including the multiplication of EVs. So a Life Orb Blaziken is actually hitting harder than a Mega Blaziken.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
And
feel
then
like
you're also just, you don't need, you can Mega something else, right?
Yeah.
So,
I feel like this point sort of overshadows the entire mega conversation, is that like it probably is a truth that in the modern gen with Terra and all of the power creep that we've seen, megas just don't hold up.
Some might. That's the whole idea of this.
Yeah, but there's going to be like 2 or 3 diamonds in the rough out of the roster of
And we're going to find
I think that's the point of
diamonds.
what we're doing. A lot of the Megas are going to be in BC tier.
yeah.
Unless they get a rework, which we don't know yet.
Well, yeah,
because no
we're
one's
just talking
started
about
it yet.
as they were.
Yeah.
I've looked. So what I would try and do was I talked about the Shed Tail of Scepter. I was going to try and find like the one meme strat you could run with this that like only this can do, right? That makes it fun to use.
Yeah.
I think opportunity cost. I think if you're going to run Blaziken, I can't see why you wouldn't just run Focus Sash, regular Blaziken.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand
Make
what this
someone hit it
Pokemon.
twice.
You're wasting it can't hold an item. It's frail. It's only 100 base speed. I think, it's got great fighting coverage, but like, I think it's going to get outshone by like, I can't think of anything fun. I was like, if it learned something like Lava Plume, you could go like Protect, get the speed boost, Mega,
fast
get that
plume.
special attack buff, go like a fast Lava Plume, hit your own like Pokemon that benefits from being hit by a fire move, like your Dash Bun or something. I don't know, like a flame Flash Fire Pokemon. It can't even do that. It doesn't learn Lava Plume. I can't think of a single reason why you'd run this over regular Blaziken. So I'm going, I guess, but like I think it's probably going to end up
I'll
being
put it C
D.
tier.
It could be D.
C-.
It just needs some more.
It gets nothing.
Okay. Mega Sceptile.
We did
Get-
that.
We did it.
Swampert. Mega Swampert.
You ruined it, Joel.
Skittles is going to be upset if I end up with this S.
Gets Swift
CG.
Swim, gets plus 40 attack, plus 20 to each defense, plus 10 to special attack, and plus 10 to speed.
Now, this is one that I feel like probably does have a niche just by virtue of being the only Swift Swimmer that is also a ground type.
Yeah. It has 100 and 110 in its defenses.
I think if we're getting
Fat
something
stuff too.
really important, when you Mega Evolve Swampert, you lose Damp.
True.
And I think at that point, this is not worth running.
Yeah.
Again, so I agree with Mark's meme comment. It's funny. But the point is you have to bring base Swampert, which is fucking shit. Like, let's be honest. So, like, I think...
But consider that it has
You
damp.
bring base
Yeah.
Swampert, you stop the opposing Regieleki from Choice Band exploding.
Yep.
And then you
Blacephalon
Mega
in shambles.
Evolve. They can't
Outspeed and high horsepower it.
I think even with Swift Swim, you're probably not outspeed. Maybe at max speed with the Mega.
It's base 70 after the boost?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
good,
No, it's not outspeeding a Regieleki at +2.
No.
But you
it's
ignore
not
the Electro
exploding
Web
again
and then
because-
miss high horsepower.
Yeah.
I think this is B because we've seen in the past that Mega Swampert on a rain team is actually like he's like a truck and it's quite tanky.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it's going to go in a format with Rillaboom. Because can you Terra and Mega at the same time? I don't know.
We don't know.
I'm going to go
not.
B minus. Can I do minuses, Joe? You're going to yell at me.
If you really want.
I'm going to say that this has like some potential because, yeah, you can run it like super fast, like Swift Swimmy, but like the bulk and the fact that it gets flip turn means that you could run it as a pivot as well.
Yeah, but also like it's like your Mega slot for like a bulky pivot. Like you're using
a
your
bulky pivot that can also go fast. So there's some variance.
I think it's a B minus as well. I think it's better than the other two, but not by heaps.
Yeah.
It's
It's the best of the Gen 3 starters.
You got to understand this is going to be in a meta with Mega Charizard Wise Sun Control. So you can't just be like,
which rain beats.
yes, but like they would just turn off the rain potentially.
Yeah, and then you could turn off the sun. It's called a weather war.
Oh, yeah, but I just don't think the Pokemon that their whole gimmick is just going fast in weather.
Gotta go fast.
Hey, as someone who ran weather at the GC, why don't you back the fuck off, Chris?
Just run Basculegion, and then you can run a Choice Band or a Choice Scarf and not use your Mega slot.
Basculegion dies to electric type.
Dies to a single thunderclap.
Yeah, but then
True. Raging Bolt meta?
Yeah, I think specifically in metas where Raging Bolt is illegal, Mega Swampert sonks go way up.
I think he hasn't been
Genuinely.
dick riding Skittles too much. He's obviously paid you off before this episode. I think it's B minus.
That's what I said as well.
Okay, we're on the same page.
I'm going to say B plus. It's not.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not A. It's not A. But
B.
like it's up there. It's way more usable than your average Mega.
It's the Nishimon.
Yeah.
In the right meta, it will get wins.
Yeah. If you're running a rain archetype, it's probably the Mega you want.
Okay. I think it's fairly unanimous B.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite Goonamon, Mega Gardevoir.
I think you'll find my favorite Goonamon is Mega Lopunny, but we'll get to that one
Exactly
later.
my point too. I think this design has aged badly.
Yeah, so
I think we all thought it was epic when it came out. And if you could look at the other Megas we've got in other designs in Gen 8 and Gen 9, you go back and look at Mega Gardevoir.
Just put on a bigger dress.
It's just a bigger dress.
yeah.
I think it's been crapped as well.
Because looking at the stats, so when it Mega Evolves, it gets no additional defenses.
That's fine.
So it remains 65, but it goes to 165 special attack, 135 special defense, 100 speed, and
Which is garbage speed, by the way.
100 is not good.
and you lose.
It beats Urshifu.
You lose telepathy for Pixelate.
Pixelate.
It gained 20
You
attack.
lose telepathy for Pixelate. I'm sorry. Are you opposed to massive upgrades?
Yes.
If I
Pixelate
wanted
is
to
way better than telepathy.
If I wanted to upgrade, I would run fucking Sylveon.
I think, why wouldn't you just run Fluttermane?
Fluttermane, probably.
Yeah.
Which is faster, hits basically as hard.
Yep. And has Stab Shadow Ball for Goldengo.
You can put a Focus Sash on it. You can put a Booster Energy on it. You can put Specs on it.
Yeah.
Pixelate Hyper Voice is, but then again, like you could just run. I don't think Sylveon's a fair comparison because Sylveon's got 60 base speed. This is at least base 100, but that's not as fast as it used to be.
It isn't. I think, Fluttermane with choice specs is probably hitting the same damage, and again, you're not using your mega slot.
Yeah, crept and countered. Like, Goldango's in the meta now as well, and that just sits on this.
I mean, Gardevoir has very similar stats to Fluttermane, but obviously the Ghost Fairy...
opportunity cost.
The Ghost Fairy of Fluttermane just feels stronger.
It can run specs and it's way faster.
This is fake out
a
vulnerable.
Cracked type combo.
This is fake out vulnerable. It's not fast enough. I mean,
do the math real quick. Pixelate is 1.2, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so technically Terra Blast is more than Moonblast. Because 80 times 1.2 is 96 as opposed to the 90 that is Moonblast.
I can't think of a single...
Because Moonblast 95. Either way, Terra Blast is more.
Moonblast is 95. I can't think of a single niche for this.
Yeah, I think it's D tier. Straight all the way down.
Holy shit, really? I was going to stick it in
D. I'm going
high
D.
C, low
If you want to
B.
run Pixelate Hyper Voice, you've got Sylveon sitting right there. It's slower, sure, but
Sylveon continues to sit right there for the rest of the turn because it's slow as shit.
It was there at the time. Like, it's fat and it hits like a truck because it can run an item again.
I think you're sleeping on the Fairy Psychic type combo. I think it's decently strong. Again, we're faster than Urshifu. Terra Dark Choice Band Urshifu was threatening Okos on Fluttermane.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't threaten any kind of damage on Gardevoir, even though Gardevoir has fuck all defense stat because it's doubly resisted.
If we're talking about the Urshifu matchup, the other Pixelate Hyper Voicer that exists is Mega Altaria, and I've got a lot of stuff to say about that one a bit later
we'll
on.
talk about that when we come to it.
Yeah, Dragon Fairy is a correct typing that I'm sad doesn't exist.
I think Mega Alakazam is better than this Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I love Mega Alakazam. I'm frothing over the idea of Mega Alaka spam.
Jesus.
Thank you.
I like that.
I think I'm going to go D. I had to have a think about this. Is this worse than Blaziken and Sceptile?
Yes.
No, I'm thinking it's high C tier.
I think it actually could be about the same as Sceptile, but I just think, apart from the fanboys that just like froth over Gardevoir, and I do admit the shiny is dope. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Shout out Alistair.
Yeah.
Shout out Alistair. I think the base 100 speed is the killer blow. I think for the opportunity cost, I'm going D.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
I disagree with D because in this hypothetical Terra Mega format that we're probably going to end up in, Mega Gardevoir will 100% make a top 8 at some point.
Oh, the other thing we've forgotten to mention because we were talking about Fluttermane being so much better than Mega Gardy, Size Spam. Like I mentioned it for Mega Alakazam, but like... Gardevoir gets expanding force, right? Surely.
I'll look it up for you right now, dear.
If it doesn't, I'm going to stick it in D tier out of principle. But I think
there's so many better size spammers.
I think if you size spam plus fairy spam, I think is just very, very good.
Size spam already has Hatterene on hard trick room.
Sure, but you've got to run hard trick room.
It does get expanding force.
There we go. I'm putting in a B tier.
Yeah, that's a lot of spread.
B?
Yes, cunt. I think there's a niche.
I agree. B is niche.
Thank you.
No, I
Chris,
think
go
you're
get some
both
CP.
dreaming. Okay, so with 2 Ds and 2 Bs, it's a C.
You went D as well?
I did, yeah.
C average.
C average?
Yeah,
You happy with that? All right. I honestly don't know where you guys are coming from, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. If there's a meta where Gardevoir's winning regionals and getting B ranked, then that's great. That's good for the game, but I don't think it will.
Oh, yeah. If Tapu Lele and Aegislash still don't exist in the game when we get Mega Guardi, then maybe.
And Goldango and Fluttermane.
Okay.
Well, we know Aegislash is going to exist because we saw it in the Champions promo, didn't
Well, then
we?
Guardi's fucked.
Valid.
Mega Sableye obtains Magic Bounce.
Which has actually been power crept because of who... Yeah,
I mean, this is also a Mega that has 480 base power, but it does only have 20 speed.
It's shit. Magic Bounce is not good on a Dark type because a lot of what you want to be using Magic Bounce for is to bounce Prankster.
Yeah.
What's its defensive stats?
Like this.
So it gets 50 HP, 125 defense, and 150
Spirit Tomb.
Dark
Spirit
typing
Tomb.
is actually a nerf for Magic Bounce users because like my Whimsicott suddenly like can't.
Sableye came out prior to
The Prankster change.
Yes.
Yeah, it did. It was Gen 3.
Specifically, Mega
they could retcon the
Mega
ability.
Sableye came out before the Prankster change
I mean,
because
here's the thing with Mega Sableye is that it was the quintessential stall Mega, right?
Yeah.
It was fat, like Magic Bounce was really, really useful. In Smogon OU, it tore the format a new one when it was legal.
yeah.
But like in doubles, the whole thing with Sableye is that it's a prankster. It does annoying shit.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the bottom cut a few weeks ago. I hate that mon for what it does.
Yeah.
When it turns into Mega Sableye, it gets fatter, sure, but it loses all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you lose Prankster and you have, 20 base speed?
Yeah.
20 base speed.
It's-
Like, Sableye has no other redeeming qualities.
No,
it doesn't want to
and-
lose Prankster.
And Stall is not that good. Like, Stall was never fantastic in VGC, and
No.
these days it's garbage
Too
because there's just
fast-paced.
too many hard hitters.
Yeah.
Right, like Mega Gardevoir. And well, Fluttermane, I guess. But you know,
it beats Mega Sableye S tier.
hell yeah.
Shout out to Mega Sableye for gaining 150 kilos when it megas.
Holy
It's
shit.
the crystal.
That's
a
a
sick design.
150 kilogram crystal.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the design doesn't change. It's just Sableye with a big fuck off crystal.
It's a sick
That's
design.
awesome.
I think
I love it, but it sucks.
I think this Pokemon is complete. The Mega Sableye is completely outclassed by base Sableye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a downgrade.
I agree with that.
So I'm
They-
going to give it
I-
as D.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to put it in F. Any mon that gets worse when it megas is going in F tier.
We
for
do
me.
actually have an F tier.
Oh, I mean, D is forgettable.
No, but like forgettable,
F?
and then
Okay.
below that is like
Unusable.
gets worse when
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
megas.
no, I think it goes S A B C D F.
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
okay, F.
Yeah.
I can't see a reason why you'd use it.
Yeah.
Huge opportunity cost.
Get fucked, nerd.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
to use a slow Ghost Dark type, be a Giga Chad and use Spiritomb.
Yeah. I can't even conceive of what they
I'm so sorry, dude.
of what they
Wait, hang on. What?
Don't think about it.
Wait, no. You've got a kid. Well, your wife had a kid, which must mean Daniel Baguli.
I told you he does the Italian hand thing.
Yeah, true.
I can't even think of what they would do to Sableye to make it usable.
Maybe just keep Prankster and give it a better
120
stat.
base
I don't know.
speed.
They need to change
Yeah.
something.
I mean, if they kept Prankster,
I think if they just remove Mega Sableye from the game, no one would be mad.
If they moved Sableye from
people
the
would.
game, yeah.
Yeah, but those people don't count. All right, moving on.
okay, Mega Mawile
Oh, this is a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gets
This
huge
one's
power.
strong.
This is like Zacian before Zacian, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairy Steel type is a very good typing.
Yeah, and huge
It
power
was-
makes it basically Zacian.
It was
Huge
the
power
first
with Intimidate.
Fairy
So you
Steel, wasn't
switch
it?
in, you Intimidate, and then you get huge power.
Oh, it was a banger. This
It's
one,
very strong.
this one still exists.
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, 100%.
I mean, it
80 of
50 base
dice.
speed,
Yeah.
though.
It is very
who gives
reliant
a
on
shit?
Sucker Punch.
it is only 480
Yeah.
base stat total. So 50 HP, which it maintains. It gets an extra 20 into attack to go up
Yeah.
to 105. It
I mean-
So
gets-
210, basically.
Yeah. I
it
mean,
gets
if you factor
40
in that.
into defense,
Yeah, I'll let you finish.
special attack does nothing. It gets 40 into special defense, taking it to 95, and speed doesn't get touched.
Yeah. Like saying 480 BSD is all well and good, but if you factor in the fact that the attack stat is functionally double, that shoots up to something more like 600.
You need Trick Room, though.
Yeah, it's better than
You could call it 595.
Yeah.
no, but it's better than just doubling. It's better than having a 210 base stat total because you also double the EVs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's stronger than a 210 attack
It
stat.
would,
That's
it would
insane.
It would
Insane.
max out at 343 attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people are fangazing over this. I think this is the Pokemon that's like, you've already got a fire type on your team, you need an Intimidate user. You chuck Mawile on them. It's a secondary Mega backup option. Like, you've got a better Mega on the team. This is like another option because you need an Intimidate user. You don't want another fire type on the team. It could be, and you've got a Trick Room mode. I think it's got a niche. I'm going to get B+
B+
at most. Honestly,
Crazy.
I think you guys
No,
are.
I
I
think-
think you guys are. It's defenses, 50 HP.
Yeah, the 50 HP is a killer.
125 defense, 95 special defense. Like, this is like a clef key. You know, like, it's not going to live attacks.
Those are fair defenses, especially if you are factor
you
intimidate
TH
as well.
Yeah. Intimidate 252 into the
Yeah.
HP.
And it's still fairy, for fuck's sake.
you know Hatterene also has 50 HP.
It loses to Torkoal. It literally loses to Torkoal in Trick Room.
No,
It's Wings of Fire. Yeah, Jesus
Crazy.
Christ.
A lot of things lose to
Torkoal
Torkoal. Trick Room.
probably
Just don't let
takes
them
like
get Trick Room.
60% from like huge power Sucker Punch.
Probably, yeah.
It's pretty physically
Psychic
bulky.
Drain.
It is, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's you know what? Fuck you, Chris. I'm giving it S tier.
Non-stab sucker punch.
S tier.
Nah.
I was going to say A minus.
Joel,
He's
what-
just doing that to get my one bumped up and to average it out.
Joel, what else have we got in S tier so far?
Nothing.
I don't recall. The
I'm gonna
previous.
go
From the
back.
previous
I'm
episode.
gonna
Kang
go
would
back
be
and
there.
Sorry?
Kang would be
Kang.
there.
I think Mega Kang and
I think it was
maybe
A.
one of the
Didn't we say A? Anyway, I think you guys are
if nothing else is an
delusional.
S tier, but I think some of the like it's as strong as some of the other stuff we've got an S tier.
Yeah, this is a good mega. This is a good pick.
This is a good.
I think
mega.
Iron Hands is better than this Pokemon.
Iron Hands is better than a lot of things, Chief.
The
Yeah,
Intimidate into huge power.
Yeah.
I'm going to go A minus.
Yeah. I'm going to say A straight. I don't think it's
B
A.
plus.
I definitely don't think it's S tier, and I don't think it's A plus either.
So S, A's, and a B. So
I'll
average.
bump it down slightly. I'll give it A+.
So A minus average. You're keeping score.
That's
aren't you?
fair.
So, well, I mean, if we're not doing A minus as a tier, I'm just going to put A. Because it's 3 A's and a B.
As a defensive piece, I think this one's really valuable.
Yeah. It'll be some team. You know how, like, for example, Harkonine in Reg 8 is shit, except for the Justin Tang team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Disagree.
there'll be a team where it's like, there's a 6 Pokemon team with Mawile on it. It's really fucking good. And then it's like not good on any other team. That's what I see for this.
I disagree with both of those. Hisuian Arcanine's pretty good in Reg H in general.
Maybe that was a
and
bad example, but. Well, is it
I
though?
think Mawile is splashable. Again, Fairy Steel is just such a good typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have to be said that Mark and I are the fucking Tinkerton brothers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I need to run that in Reg H. I
How
haven't
well
been
is
doing that.
Tinkerton doing?
Fake out and feign, baby.
Hell yeah.
Moldbreaker, Gigatons, Oko, Cornerstone.
Yep.
Nice.
I think
I forget about
Tinkerton's
that.
worse in Reg H because there's fewer things to counter.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good in Reg F because you can one-tap a Fluttermane, you can one-tap a Cornerstone.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
It's
my-
a really good typing to just have sitting there.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do a calc just that'll convince me. If a sucker punch from this huge power mon, if it can one hit KO a bulky Fluttermane, I'll give it I'll agree with you on A. Let's have a look.
I mean, it doesn't need to.
Yeah, you just... Wait, does it get
Ironhead
bullet
it.
punch? Yeah, you Ironhead it.
Yeah, but like
Bullet
you want to go
punch.
first. I thought you said the whole appeal was sucker punch.
That's not the whole appeal.
Does it learn Bullet Punch?
No.
No.
Imagine.
Imagine.
That'd be so funny.
That would be very funny.
Holy shit.
Damn it, I can't put Mawile in because not in Gen 9.
Okay, yeah.
That would- I
of
think-
course you can't put it in. Now,
Give it 105 attack and huge power.
make a fake Pokemon. That has
give
one.
me an imaginary
Okay, Azumarill.
imaginary calc where you figure out how much damage a Fluttermane is doing to a Mawile.
Well, you guys are. I am trying to do the
I'm
best I
fucking
can
doing it.
to agree with you. I'm doing it.
That's fine. We've put it in A tier. Can we move on? We've already
Yeah.
been recording
Yeah.
for like 2
Is it 100,
hours.
102 base attack before?
105.
Thank you.
What's next, Joel?
Magron.
Mega Aggron.
Magron?
I've never heard anyone say Magron.
Yeah, no one says
No.
that. Look, it's a really sick design. I love Aggron. I think it's really cool. D tier.
Yeah, Midgron.
Yeah, I mean, it gets filter, but it also has 80 special defense.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really, really fat. I mean, filter and steel type probably goes a long way when it comes to that spit
does
out.
What's the
it.
reduction on filter? It's not half, is it?
It takes it down to
25% less
25%
damage.
reduction.
Yeah.
25%
So it
reduction.
turns
yeah, it's
super
not-
effective into 1.5, and it turns quad into
Three.
3.
All three. Yeah.
which is still so much. And
like-
it's got 2 quad damage.
No, it's pure steel type.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it loses the rock. Sucker Punch does
I didn't know that.
62 to 74% to a bulky Fluttermane.
That's solid.
That's not bad.
Oh,
It's
now
sorry,
try
it's
Ironhead.
garbage.
It has it has no double weaknesses, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Stick in Ironhead for fun. I want to see how many hundreds.
You know what? Maybe I'll put it in C tier. I didn't realize it was a pure IS type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's another case of like a fat mega that's just
There are
going to sit
better
there being a fat fuck.
There are better
What's its
body
attack
press
stat?
users.
140 attack, 130 defense,
Yeah.
80 special defense, 70 HP, and 50 speed.
I guess if you're going to use like a curse user
Yeah.
and just go for the slow setup,
I
that just
think
gets wisped.
you're right, Chris. There are better body press users. Like Arcaliodon has the same defense stat.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Ethan, max roll for Ironhead is 250%.
Yeah, it is.
So they can't even Terra out of it unless they got Terra Water or something. Mega Aggron. It's just
it's a D for me.
Yeah, I don't see the use case.
yeah. I'm putting it in C tier. I think filter on a pure
Slow.
steel type is probably going to make it pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, but what's it doing?
Existing.
It's getting intimidate cycled and burned.
You could run like
Yeah, fair.
Bastiodon and keep your mega slot. You could run like Stack Attack. I don't know what's going to be in the game, but like I just think
Stack Attacker. Oh my god.
I just think the opportunity cost. Like, what is Aggron bringing to the team that a myriad of other Pokemon are like?
Yeah, this one falls kind of below the line when it comes to opportunity cost. I think it's either like you can justify it or you can't, and this one no.
What's its ability? Filter. Oh, yeah, 25%.
Filter,
yeah. 140 attack is not great for a Mega. 230 defense is great. However, 50 speed. You're running a non-stab body press.
So I just say 230 defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought someone said 130.
Steelix has got 230 defense. I mean, I think D. I would be tempted to put it in F, but I'll put D because someone will use this.
It definitely
Mono
doesn't.
Steel
It
is
definitely does not get worse when you click the Mega button.
No.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
D.
I Impress is maybe a decent argument for it, but like I think there's better options even with the stat stick.
All right. Mega Medicham.
Ooh, this is another pure power.
Pure power, so it gets an effective 200 base attack.
So it's got 100 base attack.
Yeah.
It's also fake out. In the current gens, it will have CC when it had to rely on a high jump kick before.
Yeah. Now say it's speed stat.
100.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, 100 is not bad.
No.
It's just you wouldn't call it fast.
In Gen 10 or 9.
It does have again 20 wasted stats going into special attack.
Like Chi-Yu is 100 base speed, and I ran that modest. Like I wasn't even running it timid. That was because I was greedy as fuck. But like I think 100 is still decent. Anything faster than Urshifu, I think is fine. I just think Medicham,
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's probably crapped.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of those things where it gets fake out and it's like a massive fucking horny bonk stick.
Yeah.
A horny bonk stick.
40% damage fake outs. Mwah.
Gets faint. That could be like a cool niche in some metal.
You were just giving us shit for running Tinkerton.
Yeah, but this is, if you had to, I'm giving you like, what 4 moves are you going to run then? Protect, 2 stabs and what?
Fake out.
Fake out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but then like Mega Low Pun is better. I don't know. I just.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
I can't. I hate to say it, but I don't think I can justify this one either. It's better than like stuff like Aggron, so I'll still give it a C because like maybe you could do something, but no, man.
Would we see a Mega Medicham make cut once? Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
But at the same
crazy Japanese
day 2,
player.
yes.
Yeah. At the same time, I think it's D. I don't think it creeps into C.
It also doesn't learn Mach Punch.
Jesus.
It learns every other punching move. It learns Bullet Punch.
It learns Bullet Punch.
If it got a sneaky Mach Punch because of the pure power.
No, if you're giving that Mach Punch, you need to give them a wild Bullet Punch. Them's the rules.
Yeah.
Okay,
but these are the modifications they could make to.
Yeah, I think as it stands with its current moveset, I think Y. It's not.
Damn, all the way down to Y tier.
Also, like physical sidekick attacks are garbage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Honest fucking.
You got Psycho Cuddle, Zen Headbutt, and they're not good.
Yeah, you miss one and you miss KOs with the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think no.
Yeah.
D.
That's my issue with Iron Bolt. I think it's the only reason Iron Bolt wasn't good is because there's not a single good physical psychic type move.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, it doesn't want to use them anyway, but.
That's my point. If there was like a psychic close combat, it was like 120 base power, 100 accuracy, lower defenses, I think Iron Boulder would have seen a lot of play.
For sure.
One day it'll have its time to shine.
Yeah.
Okay, D for Mega Medicham.
Seems fair.
Which moves us on to Mega Manectric. It gets Intimidate.
This one is interesting.
When it Mega Evolves.
Yeah.
It gains nothing on attack. It gains 20 defenses, gains 30 special attack, gains 20 special defenses, and gains 30 speed.
I remember
what's the
this
special
being
attack
good.
stat?
135 and 135 on speed.
It
Also, it's Flutter Mane.
Let's also
It
not
is
forget that it
Flutter
gets
Mane.
Lightning Rod as its base form.
This one I remember using, and I remember really enjoying it.
I think I see this. I think I remember this going deep into some early Mega events.
Like, it's a really, really good Intimidate pivot. And like having Lightning Rod on switch in means that you kind of have like a little bit of play there.
I think
So you can just volt switch in and out.
base form is so
Intimidate
frail.
on fast volt
Yeah.
switch is decent.
It gets flamethrower. It lost hidden power ice, but
Terror Blast, baby.
I just think like if you were building a team, unless this is your favorite Pokemon, which I'm sure it will be someone's favorite Pokemon, but like, why would you not? You have to if you're going to get good, you're like, why would you not put Raging Bolt on your team? Like this has only got one. This is your mega slot, and you're doing 130 special attack. Sorry, 135 special attack, 135 speed, and like shit other stats. Like they're all garbage. Like 70 HP, 70, 80 defense, 80 special defense.
Because
With
of the fast
Intimidate
volt
again.
switch, Intimidate, I'm willing to put it up to B tier, but I think it's just been crept to shit, honestly.
Yeah.
like it has more play than some of the others, but
And no matter where Raging Bolt is incredibly, prevalent, you could always switch in before you mega get the lightning rod boost. I think that is.
I can also see it. It also gets Snarl, so it's like Intimidate and fast Snarl,
yeah. Like
non-stab Snarl.
I think with a Pokemon with those sorts of stats, you really want to be using that speed to just be doing damage rather than trying to.
It does
lower
have to
offenses.
be said that there aren't any Intimidate pivots that are quite as fast as it is. There are definitely slow ones, which are on the whole more valuable. But yeah,
I still think C.
it's a niche.
I still think C. I agree it has a niche, but I think it's a bad niche.
I'm willing to put it in B tier.
I'll put B minus.
Yeah, I think I'll say B minus as well.
I'm going to go B.
B straight.
So low B.
Okay, so
Explain.
that puts it in B minus.
Why
You guys
B
are
regular?
idiots.
No, as in low B.
Okay, B minus.
Yeah.
Okay, B it is. It's on the same level as Marsh Stomp then. All right, what's next?
Mega Sharpedo gets Strong Jaw on Mega Evolution. It's speed boost usually, isn't it?
My answer
Yeah.
to this depends solely on whether Game Freak has the balls to give it Fishious Rend.
They won't.
If they go
if they do.
speed boost, protect, turn to Mega Evolve, Fishious Rend, Strong Jaw,
Yeah.
like Terra, it can't be Terra Water, I guess, probably, but like that would be a legitimate niche. And I don't think it would be broken because there's probably a lot of counterplay to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sharpedo
And it's your
A
mega
single-
slot.
Who would win a shark torpedo with giant jaws, vicious rend, 1 sea slug?
Yeah.
Gastrodon, baby.
It gets 20 extra attack, gets 30 defenses,
It gets 20 extra attack for a total of what, 115?
140.
Oh, okay.
And 105 speed. And then they gave it special attack for no reason.
Yeah, they gave it 15 points of special attack and 25 points of speed.
It's very frail. This would die
a waste. If they
this
put-
would die to Thunderclap. It would die to Grassy Glide. It'll die to, was there a Prankster Fairy Draining Kiss?
I mean, you could run it with Denial, but like, I still don't see it just because it's slow to get going, Like, it has to remain on Mega Evolve for a turn to protect and get its boost.
Yeah.
And then you try and do something, and in the meantime, you're just like stacking Intimidates probably.
In the meantime, or
Yeah.
they've just switched in Whimsicott preempting the Protector. Now you go,
Exactly.
they can't encore you, you're a Dark type.
My thoughts are...
Yeah.
Just Tailwind and win.
Tailwind
It does
Moonblast.
also, it's got Icy Wind, so you could like run like Sharp Hero Speed Boost as like a sneaky like protect Icy Wind turn. You know what I
Then
mean?
why Mega?
Is it like if you're running 2 megas on the team? You know, like there's other teams that have run the 2 megas. I think if it doesn't get Fishious Rend, C. If it gets Fishious Rend, B.
If it gets Fisher's Rend, I'm giving it A, but it doesn't, so I'm giving it a C at
That's
best.
wishlisting.
C.
As currently, I have to go C, but I think if it got Fishious Rend, it could be really fun.
I feel like it's a-
fun.
I think it would also be really good if they gave it an extra 50 BST and also gave it one to guard.
mine's a realistic opportunity because it hasn't been in a game where the Fishious Rend's been able to be learned. I don't think Sharp
It
Hero
was
is
in Gen 8.
Yeah, but Gen 9's like different. Like, because it was a signature move in Gen 8. It was a signature move.
Yeah, now it's not a move at all.
Yet.
So it was more likely to have got it in Gen 8 than it was in Gen 9.
Okay, I'm putting it C. We, don't have
We
to
know
argue
that
about
Game
it.
Freak doesn't learn from their mistakes.
Is it the camel next?
It is the camel. Mega Camerupt. So it gets Sheer Force.
Sheer Force.
No.
Now this is
Which
I mean,
is-
Sheer Force, Earth Power.
and
Torkoal
Sheer Force Heat
literally
Wave.
exists.
Torkoal is better. Landorus is better.
Yeah.
D tier.
I would like to counter this.
if you can put this into Sun, it does have 145 special attack.
It is a lot.
And
It's a
its
lot harder than a
speed-
Torkoal.
Its speed goes down to 20.
I think if you've got a dedicated Heart Trick Room team with like support to like get this out under Trick Room with like redirection or whatever, and maybe Psychic Drain,
Yeah.
you have got a Torkoal that has got 50 more special attack It doesn't have a charcoal or a specs, but it's
It
got
has
50 more special
60
attack.
more special attack, doesn't it? Isn't Torkoal 85?
Torkoal's
Sorry, yes. 60 more special attack than a Torkoal. It does have eruption. It gets stab earth power. And remember, Torkoal only gets like non-stab earth power. I think
Stab Earth Power, Sheer Force boosted.
sheer force boosted heat wave, sheer force boosted flamethrower, sheer force boosted earth power. Like, I mean,
you
I
could
know
make
it's
the
a stretch.
case. Yeah.
If you guys can make the case for pure power like Medicham or something.
We
then-
didn't.
The one problem is that it doesn't provide its own sun.
It also has the best shiny, one of the best shinies in the game.
Does it? Show me.
I'll pay that.
I don't know if you could see it. It's
fine.
it's like a black volcano
That's pretty cool.
with the lava coming through.
You know
down
what
the
I like?
sides.
You know I like the black shinies.
You do like them black.
Stop. I was worried about saying that out loud because I knew that was the direction that was going to go.
Context is everything.
That's why we have Chris.
Mega Camerupt needs support. Can it be a really good Trick Room on? I think yes.
Yeah, if you built like a hard trick room around it,
Yeah.
then maybe you could like pair it with Side Spam and do like a
I
double
take back my
Torkoal
D.
thing.
Diego's
Yeah.
will run this. Diego will run this.
I don't think it can be higher than B because there's like
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't,
No,
it
yeah.
doesn't have self-sufficiency.
B minus.
Does
B for
Dusclops get
me.
Sunny Day?
I'd say so.
Does-
Yeah, I'd
Dusclops.
imagine.
Because if it does,
Cresselia
Get
probably gets
out
some-
of the fucking kitchen.
you can make Dusclops like a point slower. Turn 1, protect Trick Room. Turn 2, Sunny Day on Dusclops into big fucking eruption.
It's all base camera up. You'd probably pick solid rock, so you get that same as filter. So
Yeah.
I guess it would probably live like, but
I
it wouldn't
mean,
live a water attack,
and-
but it
and-
might live a rock attack.
It
or-
might live a water
Anger
attack on
Pond.
Sun.
Anger Point Camerupt would
Stop.
be hilarious.
Flare Blitz.
What's its sheer force boosted?
It's sheer force to Flare Blitz.
and its base attack is 120 when it megas.
That's not bad.
I think I think B
sheer
minus.
force boosted,
but it's-
plus 6
Its only
Yeah.
weakness is
is everything.
ground and water, I think. But water's
Yeah, the water's a
quad.
bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I think this is like a textbook example of like somebody runs hard trick room, gets top 8, and it's like a massive thing because they're getting all the calcs and shit, but it's not going to make a massive splash.
B minus.
My hand is currently being eaten.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like it's a B for me.
yeah.
It feels strong.
I'm going to say B minus, but I don't think it's useless.
All right.
But like Torkoal is just easier.
I'm leaving it in C tier, but I apologize for my hasty D. Holly.
So everyone said B apart from Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's the
B
next one?
average. Mega Altaria
Oh, I fucking hate this Pokemon.
I
Becomes-
love this Pokemon.
becomes Dragon Fairy, of course.
What does it achieve?
It gets
Dragon Fairy is a sick typing,
great.
man.
it gets
It's a
Pixelate.
very good typing, full stop. Then what?
Then it can click Pixelate Hyper Voice.
Hyper Beam.
Okay, let's have a look at the base offensive stats.
Okay.
It's a Tailwind setter, a fat Tailwind setter.
With base 80 speed.
yeah.
The problem I
Doesn't
see
need it for itself.
Can we do the stats before we talk about anything else?
the problem I see with Mega Altaria is it
Evidently
has
not.
middling everything.
Everything.
So it's 75 HP, 110 attack, 110 defense, 110 special attack, 105 special defense, and 80 speed.
That's good bulk.
Yeah.
It is good bulk.
It sounds like it sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a Pokemon that like you could use if you're not going for any other Mega and you need a very specific defensive profile.
This could have just been an evolution.
Yeah.
It could have been.
It could have, but it's not so.
Yeah.
Pixelate's cool. It helps buff the damage a little bit, but it's still not enough to justify a mega slot.
40 of its Mega Evolution goes into attack.
Yeah, it's just
It
fucking
can
dumb.
use physical moves. I mean, back in the day, it got
Like
Return, which was better. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pixelate return.
yeah,
Does it get double edge?
Probably.
it might do.
One-
if
one-
it gets a decent normal physical move,
Takedown.
But it probably gets body slam. Everything gets body slam in the current gen.
I think it
What it
does.
sounds what 85% damage. Sorry, 85 base power. It's not heaps.
But yeah, if you can spread like paralysis, maybe set a Tailwind, keep yourself healthy.
We've
But
also
it's
got to
still
remember
base 80
it's,
speed.
it's got the benefit.
Doesn't need speed. You want to be fat with this
It
thing.
does get Giga Impact.
Well, I mean, it also gets hyper beam. Which
Yeah.
is, I think
I'll make the case for this one.
it's got
It does get double edge, yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
So it can be like a discount fairy type Mega Salamence
Yeah. It's
because it gets CD as well.
sorry, I'm trying to remember the point I was going to make. The switch-in abilities.
Yeah.
The same as Mobile, switch in, get the Intimidate, and then you Mega Evolve and get a good ability.
It's Cloud9.
Cloud9, not quite as good, but clearing weather can be very useful.
Yeah.
There's definitely
Especially,
a niche
we've been
there.
talking about weather wars. If Megas came back, we would be seeing more Mega Wars, in my opinion. And I think being able to switch in them on that turns it off and then gets an ability
Exactly.
that does something after turning the weather off, I think that's not to be slept on.
The one
Yeah.
thing I'll say though is if you're switching it in to get rid of weather, is it going to live the turn to Mega next turn? Because you have to go full HP investment.
I mean, if you hard switch it,
it's
then
a
maybe it's going to
dragon.
take a hit.
I
But
think
if you-
that's what we're saying. If you're running Mega Altaria at all, you're running it as a utility pick, right? You're running it full bulk, you're running support moves, maybe double edge just as like a big fairy bonk if you need it.
Yeah. I think
It's
I
defensive.
still want to put it in D.
That doesn't mean it's not useful.
I want to put it in D tier.
I'm
I
sorry,
think
Ethan,
I still
also
haven't.
think it's D. But
I'm going to say that this is a good balanced Mega. I won't put it higher than B, but B.
Damn. Okay.
C for me. I think
So
it
the
will
average is like C
Like
minus.
a low C tier.
low
yeah.
C. Yeah.
I don't think in today's stats. I mean, it might get some cool signature move. Who fucking knows? We'll see.
Never doubt the
Yeah.
Japanese.
I mean, I just think with the typing that it has, it could definitely use those stat points that it has well. Like you get stuff like Clefable, which has shit stats, but it's still good as a bulky thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think
I see the vision.
I think if you're running like a dragon flying type, like just like intimidate Salamence, and then you can go ham with that next turn. Like,
Yeah,
I,
Mence does exist, but like this can maybe hurt Mence. I mean, it's a fairy. It's defensive.
Yeah. I'd like to see it do well.
Yeah, I would probably try it personally.
Okay, Mega Bayonet
Mega.
gets Prankster 50 of its Mega Evolution points go into attack
It has a huge attack
to give
stat.
it 165 attack stat, but then it's left with 64 HP, 75 defense, 83 special defense, and 75
Yeah.
speed.
What the fuck were they thinking giving Prankster to and then 165
It's
base attack?
crazy.
Like it's just
It doesn't even get any decent moves to use it with. I mean, maybe it gets
Prankster,
Poltergeist these days. Like that'll be a big bonk. But,
you're talking
yeah.
about its attack
attacks,
stat.
yeah.
Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak is not to be
Back
slept
in the
on,
day,
but-
it was literally just Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch, maybe Gunk Shot if
it
you
does,
are
it does
spicy.
get Poltergeist.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's going to be a lot better like these days, but it's like the same as running like Dust Noir. And why
I
would
feel
you
like
do that?
they could have just given it a good, like, this is, I think, a peak example of what Pokemon used to be like, which they're not like now because they're min-maxing the shit out
Yeah.
of everything. But like, it used to be very much just kind of like the opposite of min-maxing, just kind of like diversifying the sets.
Yeah.
To the detriment of the design. Like to the detriment of the strength of the Pokemon.
Yeah, this is. I think this one's a lot like Mega Altaria in that it's like more support oriented, but it's capable of delivering a big smack when it wants to. Like if it has
Yeah.
Poltergeist, that does change things because like Ghost is a very good typing. You could run Shadow Sneak as well, and then you got Prank Wisp, maybe Destiny Bond on top.
we're talking about Bayonet.
Yeah,
Yes.
The Prankster Destiny Bond's funny, and the 165 attack is funny, but like, run Mega Gengar.
Unfortunately, it just feels like its other stats give it nothing.
I'm going D tier.
I'm also going to go D with Bayonet because I just
I
don't
love
see
the
it.
Gimp suit. I love its design.
Hell yeah.
I love the
As a design, so good.
so good.
But as a Pokemon, in a potential Mega Terra format, D. It doesn't
Yeah.
get used. It doesn't get worse Mega Evolving, but
If it got a secondary dark typing and then got like a Sucker Punch or something, that would be decent.
Yeah, I reckon. For now, I think I gotta have to agree.
As it is,
to-
D.
As much as I hate to give a low score to something with 165 base attack,
yeah.
What score are you giving Rampardos? That's not even a mega.
S tier always, my man.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Ethan, back me up here.
yeah.
Thanks.
we move on to the edgiest of edgelords, Mega Absol. We'll get to the.
This thing's shit.
We'll get
Do
to
the stats.
Yeah.
Magic Bounce is obviously shit.
Gets Magic Bounce. It gains.
Why do they keep giving magic bells to dark types?
This shit is mental, in my opinion. So it gets 20 attack to take it to 150. It gets no defenses. It gets 40 special attack to raise it to 115. It gets no special defense. And then it gets 40 speed to go up to 115.
All its base abilities are shit. Pressure, super luck, justify. Justified's awful.
Yeah. Super luck.
I think what they could do is give it a secondary fairy typing. Like when they
Dark and Fairy. Yeah.
That'd be funny. And give it a better ability than Magic Bounce. However, okay, yes, it's got 100.
Of course, the dark type, yeah.
150 attack. Fantastic. Then you look at the rest of the stats. 115.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's strong, but like it's made of glass, man.
It wants a focus ash and it cannot have it.
No. Yeah.
Maybe like heavily redirection. I still think D.
Yeah, it has
D.
Sucker Punch, but like if you're going to run a dark type Sucker Punch with that kind of attack, just fucking run King Gambit. It could take a hit.
Yeah.
The next one's fucking F.
I was going to say, we'll stop at the next one because after that is Salamence and we'll come back to another episode for that. Our final one this evening is
need to win.
Mega Glalie.
F.
Awful.
Dreadful.
It gets Refrigerate, which turns normal into
Ice.
ice.
I want
It's
to
a
believe.
sick ability.
Yeah. It doesn't have the stats, but like that is so cool.
It gets Explosion. Refrigerate.
Yeah. Explosion
That's funny.
refrigerate is very funny.
But hang on.
It gets double
Is
edge,
it
I'm
base
pretty
100
sure.
speed? I'm pretty sure.
Base 100 speed. So it is a Pokemon that has 80 in everything. And it gets 40 to attack, it gets 40 to special attack, and it gets 20 to speed.
Again,
So it
with
maintains its 80 defenses.
with a diversifying effort, like why the fuck did they need to give it 40 special attack?
You could do you could do protect with like because it gets bulkier in snow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
could
true.
do like a bulky set, Goose get some moody boosts with like support, and then Mega Evolve, and then suddenly, maybe it's not the worst.
Throwing out big double edges.
I still think it's like D at highest.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it F because I think it is still technically better than base Glalie, but
It is better than base.
That's like
this is the lowest D.
the bar is in hell.
Yeah. Bars in hell, and so am I if I'm using.
It gets
Glalie.
Yeah.
Facade, which
Wow.
Don't know if you can do anything.
I'm in
with
hell and I brought a snowball.
Against facade, cool. You can't hold a flame orb. Also, you wouldn't want to because you don't have guards.
that. You could get sideburn. It gets Hyper Beam and Giga Impact. So your moody strategy
You may
could
as well
pay off.
just explode at that case.
If they put
Then you're
that
losing your Mega
40
if you
that they
explode.
put into
Special
attack into its defenses, gave it 20 into each of its
and give
defenses.
it 80, 100, 100. It's a reasonable bulk.
Yeah. Reasonable bulk, then hope that your moody boosts are kind, and then you might be cooking with gas, but D tier, low D tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it higher than like D minus, but yeah.
D.
Can we please do Salamence? We need to win.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just elements.
Alrighty.
Actually, how many are there in Gen 3 after this?
Metagross, Latios, Rayquaza.
Do you want to push?
No.
Okay.
We've already been recording for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Have we actually?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, Salamence gets Aerialate.
And then Intimidate
D
or
tier
Moxie.
at best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's strong. It's good. What do you want us to say?
This is an S tier.
S. Hang on, I'm getting to the stats.
120 speed isn't what it used to be. I'll go A. I think it's got it's got Aerialate, Double Edge. You can run a special set if you really want. It does get.
They used to run it mixed.
Yeah, 145 attack, 130 defense, 120 special attack, 90 special defense, and 120 speed.
That's crazy bulk with Intimidate.
I think
It is actually.
I think the thing that's good about this Pokemon is that you could just run it as like a regular Salamence with Intimidate, and because obviously you have like one Intimidate and one on your team usually.
Yeah.
It's got a good typing for the most part. Dragon's pretty good. It's fast. It's got some damage, and then I think it's one of those teams where you could run like a second Mega and have like a Salamence. I know it was oppressive back in Gen 7. However, I don't think 120 speed is what this loses to Chen Pao and Flutter Mane and probably Unbundle or whatever the fuck it.
Does
saying,
Aerialate give the 1.2 boost that Pixelate does?
yes.
Yeah.
I think A.
I am inclined to agree with A. I'm probably an A minus.
Ooh. I'm giving it an A+.
I think A+ is fair. S might be a bit of an overreaction. But
I'm gonna keep coming back to this. It's got the switch in ability. You switch in Intimidate, and then you still have an ability when you mega.
But then like so is Manetric, and that's not A.
No, Manetric,
So does Morwald. You said that
Manetric
was
megas into.
I don't think Morwald's is good. I think it's surprisingly frail and very slow, and I don't think it's going to get many hits off with huge power. So I mean, unless you got a dedicated trick room team,
it's a matchup thing. We were just talking about Chen
not
Power and
terrible.
Fluttermane.
yeah. I think if you can Terra Mega Elements into like an ice resist, then S. If it's probably going to be one gimmick per Pokemon, A.
Yeah. I really don't think that Terra's going to be a thing in any format with Megas. I think they move on from that.
Well, they've already showed us Mega Charizard Y versus Terra Water Dondozo.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Yep.
But I don't even know if we've had an S tier yet. I don't think we gave Mega Kang. I'm going to go back and listen to the first one and put it all down on a Doggo, maybe even a Google Docky.
Google Docky.
Google Docky.
But
And then we can put the tier list actually together.
Yeah, I don't honestly think that.
Make Daniel do that.
Yeah.
Is there any Megas that are S tier anymore? But just because of the fact that they've all been power crept and no item slot is just really, really oppressive. Like,
In what we know them to be, maybe not. But we'll find out.
Does
some of them,
Ultra Kyogre count?
No.
Oh, Primal Groudon?
Yeah,
We're not
Primals.
counting. They're not counting the primals.
That's one of the best Pokemon in the game forever.
There we go.
I don't think it's fair to count Rayquaza or the primals in it at all, really, because I mean they're different. We're not talking about restricted formats when we're talking about this tier list. Because have we? When have we said reference to restricted?
We referenced Marida when we were talking about.
Okay, well, if that's your argument, why would you run Gardevoir when you can run Xerneas?
Because Xerneas takes up one of your restricted slots. Next question.
That's not a good answer.
That's a very good answer. What the fuck
It's the
are you
best
stoking?
restricted Pokemon.
Get fucked, nerd.
Thank you, Joel.
If we were running if this is a restricted format then I'm putting them all like B or lower.
You don't get 6 restricted slots, you fucking numpty.
Thanks for joining us.
Until next time, friends.